Alright, hello people! Welcome back to Profar's channel with me, your host, your boy, Profar, and it's finally here! The game that we all waited for at the beginning of 2025, Dynasty Warriors Origins. Before we begin, guys, please let me know, is my voice clear enough? Or does the game's sound overlap my voice? Or am I too loud? Please let me know. Sounds clear? Okay. First of all, before I begin, huge thank you, special thank you to my brother from another mother, Morphe, right? Our favorite cat Filipino VTuber, Vampire Morphe. So, he's the one who gave me this game. A little story, he actually applied twice for a free review copy from Koei-Tecmo, one from Koei-Tecmo USA and the other for Koei-Tecmo Europe. Lo and behold, he got two Steam keys for the game and he decided to give one to me. Right? I can't thank him enough, honestly, you know? 4 years ago when I made content for Summer Wars 5, he was also the person who gave me the game, right? So this is twice in a row for a Muso game. Uh, he gave me the game for free, right? So I can't thank him enough. I feel like he's way too nice for me. He's way too nice for me. He get like the things I got for him. I feel like it's more than it's more than what I deserve. But hopefully one day I can return him the favor. But yeah, welcome everyone. I'm really glad that I can finally play this game and experience the entire game with all of you guys. Been waiting for it, not gonna lie. I have I have some doubts when this game was announced, and from what I've seen in Tokyo Game Show last year. But you know what? After I played the demo, I'll give this game a chance, right? And not to mention, it's gonna be good content for this channel anyway. So better just admit to liking a game or being wanting to invest a game rather than being a tsundere about it, right? Am I right or am I right? If you like a game despite its flaws, just admit that you like the game. If you're excited for a game despite the previous games did not deliver, just say you're excited for it, right? No need to be a complete tsundere about it. So yeah. All right, guys. Apparently this game is 20 hours long from what I've read online, and honestly, if you ask me, 20 hours is baby numbers. I spend hundreds of hours. I've said it to you guys, right? I've no life this shit multiple times on the Muso games, whether it's official Muso games from Koei Tecmo or Muso like games from other companies like Seigu Basara from Capcom, right? If there's a Muso game that I like, I know life the shit out of it. So 20 hours is a baby number for me. So yeah, can't wait to see you get excited. I mean, I am already excited. Dal Dal. So I would like to welcome everyone: Ara World, Sandy Rage, Alberto Salazar, Peter, and Dal Dal Choi, and the other 10 viewers, and the rest of the 10 viewers who are in the stream right now. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. Okay, for difficulty, let's go with Wayfarer, okay? We just want to have a nice playthrough. Nice and easy. You already... Hello, Manawir. I already did a test run for this game, so we're good to go. Okay, now we're good to go. Okay, we're gonna do Wayfarer. Minor setback. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
Promise me. Promise me. That together, the three of us will bring about a new age of peace.
I'm loving the cinematic quality here.
Drink this.
Father, are you...
What a miserable place.
Please, allow us to have some.
Have mercy on us.
Think of the children.
Move! You're pathetic. Shall I put you out of your misery?
Wait. Huh? What you carry is a gift from the Emperor to starving people. What justification could you possibly have for ignoring their plight?
Such insolence! How dare you speak to me like that?
This merchant has confessed everything. You had him purchase goods from corrupt scholars and sell them for you in the city. In exchange, he offered you bribes and business favors.
Scoundrels.
Don't you know how hungry we are? Silence!
Stay back!
Hello, Aizawa. No, I'll pay it in English.
Son, wait! No, closer!
Hello, Fuma. Fun fact about Jax's English voice actor, it's William C. Stevens, who also voiced Root in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Jax from Mortal Kombat 11.
I don't know who you are, but you have my thanks.
Call for reinforcements!
Sir,
Yeah, Guan Yu is Jax
Coming?
from MK11.
Soldiers are coming! Hey, you too.
Damn it, is that Frost? Alright, here we go. Man, these visuals are beautiful.
We won't be putting the townspeople at risk here. You can fight without restraint. There is still much I must do. But I swear that I will get you out of here.
Yeah, is that Frost?
I don't know if he's trustworthy. But either way, we'll have to cut our way through.
Ah, Eve. One thing I appreciate from Koei is that, just like Capcom, they do have their in-house engine, the Katana engine, as Capcom has RE engine for their games.
damn brigands. You won't escape.
Let's go. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I set the graphics on high, by the way, and it runs well. Hopefully, it stays this way when we...
We must break through the guard post.
Yep, hello, Cornwell. Hopefully, it stays this way as the game progresses.
Beyond their jurisdiction and out of their reach.
Guys, I think I discussed this in a previous video. I found a cool detail with this game. So, if you go over a fence or a wall, look at this.
Those are the outlaws. Don't let them get
Ah,
away.
you see that?
Strike them down.
He didn't just walk through it, he kind of leaned on it. You see that? I appreciate the effort, Omega Force. Attention to detail. Okay, let's go. Hey, Calypso, welcome to the stream. It is what it is. A lot of musicians do inspire or make music inspired by other music.
Let us proceed toward the guard.
It's not something new. Hello, Mordecai, the Kobokers, fellow Kobo enjoyer. I mean, I watch a bit of Kobos from here to there, sometimes. Like, I'm not much of a VTuber connoisseur, but I do know a little bit about the VTuber world, especially VTuber IDs.
There, it's them.
I just have some beef with that song. Give some salt, so it becomes a salted beef.
This has bought us some time.
Exactly. Ideas are usually from an idea.
So, that is the guard post. But there are no guards. This must be...
You're out of luck. This is where you scoundrels meet your end.
So, they've cut us off. We may be outnumbered, but we must not falter.
We must rise!
That voice.
I ask you this. Do you choose to continue being exploited until you die?
No!
Then tell me. Do you have the courage to take back what was stolen?
Yes!
Then let us all advance and witness a new era of peace.
New soundtrack.
Righteous, have no fear, and follow me.
What the? Shoot already! Shoot and take them out!
Are those allies? This is our chance.
One, two, three. You can hold the charge attacks, which I like. You can also do... So, I found out you can also do L1 triangle. Yeah, a block charge attacks. I see Omega Force took notes from Sengoku Basara. Well played, Omega Force. Well played. Nothing wrong with that. I actually like it. Yeah, you can also do a dodge charge attack. Again, well played, Omega Force, well played. Yeah, probably one takeaway from this game. I don't really like the Muso attacks. It's rather bland. But then again, that's just me.
Let me handle this for now.
Okay, we're gonna play as Guan Yu.
Leave it to me.
Okay, the R1 abilities, which I am glad it's back in the game. I feel like R1 abilities should be a staple from now on for Dynasty Warriors. Okay, Muso Rage. Two, three. Yeah, the Crescent Blade has a string of charge attacks and has a string of normal attacks, a la Dynasty Warriors 6. Again, appreciate the diversity here, Koei and Omega Force. Well played. Okay, let's do a Muso attack. Hi, I got plenty of questions in my head, but I will watch for now. Hello, Crowded.
The enemy has lost
This game feels more like an average beat 'em up game rather than a Muso game. I feel like this is more of an action RPG from what I've seen so far through people's playthrough.
Let us bring him down.
Oh.
Soldiers should disperse once they lose their command. Looking rough.
Oh, fun fact about protagonist voice actor in English. He voiced Kini in Genshin Impact. Is it Kini or Kinich? Help me out here, you Genshin fans. Wolong Muso edition. He's a Titan.
The enemy officer. Do not think your disobedience will go unnoticed. You will come to regret your actions.
Deep respect for your valor.
He's voiced by John Patnode. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Kanish?
Meet again someday.
Kanish?
Farewell for now.
Not one for explanations then? Well, let us head somewhere we can rest.
Oh, Kanish. I only just watched part 1. Okay. Hello, Tandio. And his Japanese voice actor is Fukuyama Jun, who voiced Joker in Persona 5, Lelouch in Code Geass, and everybody's favorite character in Seigu Basara, Kobayakawa Hideaki.
You know, I didn't have the chance to thank you. I am very grateful for your help. Though it was rude of me to accept it without even asking your name. Tell me, what are you called?
Okay. Oh. Okay, we're gonna give a name. So, I usually refer him as Shujinko, right? In my previous videos. I'm going to refer him as protagonist in Chinese because just to give the immersion. So I found out the Chinese for Japanese. Chinese for protagonist is called Zijiao. Okay? So yeah, I thank you Google Translate. In Japanese, protagonist is called Shujinko, but in Chinese it's called Zijiao. So we're gonna call him Zijiao. I kind of wish, like, I know because we have customized names, then usually the other characters don't actually pronounce his name, but somewhere deep inside me, you know, whenever Zijiao sounds sick, yeah, whenever I play these kind of games where you have a customizable name for your protagonist, I kind of wish the characters surrounding him would say his name. Like, for example, Zijiao, right? So if I make some crazy names like Semerikanehe, like it's like, Semerikanehe, or these nuts, Guan Yu will be like, these nuts, you know? I know, immature humor, but guys, I love immature humor, alright? Blow me. Which factions do you choose? We'll see. I don't really know.
I take it you are a warrior traveling the land like myself. From where do you hail?
Wait. However, not all Indonesian Genshin Impact players don't know about English voice actors because most of them play in Japanese voiceover. Yeah, but my audience are not only Indonesian. Sorry to interrupt. Does XP reward on suppression increase according to difficulties? I don't know. I just played this game. Like, I don't really know the minute details of the game yet. I want to enjoy it first. What do you think of brain rot humor? Brain rot humor is a different thing. Okay, nothing can top immature humor. Okay, I love my PP, I love my PP cum jokes from time to time. Fallout 4 had something like that. They had a subset of names that other characters could say. I wish, I wish more games do that. Fuma. I don't know. I don't know where I am. Maybe I'm from Bandung, Indonesia.
That is quite intriguing.
Oh, we'll see, Alberto.
You fought with such effortless skill. I've never seen anything like it.
My god, after playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, all I can hear from Guan Yu is rude.
I'm curious to know where you trained.
Are you sure this guy is not looking for Aerith? Are you sure this guy is not a Turk? I can't remember. It's okay, Crowded. It's okay. You can ask me anything.
So you have no memory of your past? Now I see why you cannot tell me where you are from. In any case, it was fortunate I met you when I did. Most wandering warriors won't lift a finger until they hear talk of compensation. But you are not like the others. I see you walk an honorable path, wielding your blade for the weak.
I know no other way.
Then that is all the more evidence of your virtue. You must have been taught by someone of noble character. Are you aware that there have been many similar happenings of late? Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain, and the people must turn to thievery for food. All the while, an endless rain has rotted the wheat, and the winds have brought sickness. Countless lives have been lost. Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land.
Well, let's see.
Yes, men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act. That is what I believe. I am sure you have also heard rumors about the Way of the Great Peace. They are a cult that follows a great sage called Zhang Xiao. Recently, I've been hearing their ranks are growing rapidly. Their promises of a brighter future must be drawing in the powerless masses. I've spoken too much. It has already grown late.
Lovely visuals. Hey, Master Gauss, welcome. You're just in time. We're getting started.
A country that has long been divided will reunite. One that has long been united will become divided. Long ago, the Han Dynasty was founded by Emperor Gaozu and re-established by Emperor Guangwu. And yet, Heaven's will is now clear. The coming age will inevitably be one of great chaos.
Is that Kaoru from Evangelion?
That is why you must bring peace to the world. The guiding light already lies within you.
I don't know why, but this white-haired dude
Rise
reminds me a lot of
now,
Kaoru
Guardian of peace,
from Evangelion.
and take flight.
Still don't know who the MC's real name is. Same. He has that white hair mystery vibe, so yeah. Yellow flag. Pepsi, man. Nah, I'm not part of that yellow party, sorry. Oh, someone died. Yeah, you see yellow flag and black clothing. Tristan, I played this for 6 hours yesterday and it was so much fun to play. Oh, I'm sure it was. Yellow flag, black outfit. So, for those of you who are not Indonesian, usually here, during a funeral, we rise yellow flag and wear black outfit. Oh, I'm loving this opening cinematic. I'm glad Koei did this. They showcased the English voice actor. Good job, Koei. As they should, honestly. One thing I always complain about for the older Dynasty Warriors games before
In the second month
9,
of the Guanghe
later.
era's 7th year, a major upheaval began. By extending a hand to suffering peasants, the way of the Great Peace gained immense support. Jiang Jiao, the movement's founder, declared a rebellion against the Han Dynasty. In aid of the provinces, countless adherents of the way of the Great Peace rose in revolt. To demonstrate their unity, they clad themselves in yellow and referred to themselves as the Yellow Turbans. This would later be called the Yellow Turban Rebellion. And so, the era was set on the path toward great turmoil. Chapter 1. The Yellow Turbans Rebellion turns to a reign of terror. Heroes rise in the midst of turmoil.
I don't see Xiaopi in Dynasty War 6 on Zhujiao, honestly. As I was saying that in previous games before 9, Koei never credited their English voice actors. I'm glad they did it here for this game. As they should. The hub world. You see, one thing I appreciate Koei for this game is that they went on a new direction, right? And I hope for the future of the series, they are committed to a new direction instead of relying on the old, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with the old, like, there's nothing wrong about the classic Dynasty Warriors games, but I just feel like you can only do so much with the same old reliables. And I've said it before, I wouldn't mind constantly improving on what they have, right? But I wouldn't mind as well going a new direction. The only thing, like I said, I used to be skeptical about Souls-like combat when I saw it first on the TGS demo, because I thought, oh, this is going to be another case of shoehorning a mechanic in a game that doesn't belong. Kind of like how they shoehorn an open world for Dynasty Warriors 9. It's just going to be a clusterfuck. But it turns out I was wrong. I played the demo. The combat actually works. It is probably, out of all the Dynasty Warriors games, the main ones, I feel like this is the most immersive combat that I've experienced, and also the most depth that I've seen for the series, right? So I'm in the belief that... damn it, my phone. So I'm in the belief that developers can put anything they want as long as they play their cards right. Koei needs something... So, exactly, Koei needs something fresh to survive. And actually, a server member, Spirit, that's his name, he actually shared an article from Silicon Era, right? So originally, this game was supposed to be Dynasty Warriors 10. And according to Shoto Mohiko, what they intended to do for Dynasty Warriors 10 is to be an improvement, or is to build upon what they had from Dynasty Warriors 7. So in a way, Dynasty Warriors 10 is going to be a sequel to Dynasty Warriors 8. So whatever we had from Dynasty Warriors 8, it's going to be more or less the same for Dynasty Warriors 10 with slight improvement. Now, I wouldn't mind that, but at the same time, as much as I love Dynasty Warriors 8, I think Omega Force needed to go on a new direction. And the reason is that in order for the IP or the series to survive, you need new fans. You need to bring in new audience. Like, there should be a good balance between maintaining the audience of the old and also bringing new fans. Because if you're just going to bring in old fans, or if you're just gonna appease a small group of old fans like some of the Dynasty Warriors purists from 2 to 4, it's not a good business practice, right? Because eventually they'll move on, or some of them get older, some of them move on, some of them don't, and you need to preserve the series by bringing in new fans. But you can't also just appease to newer fans, because that will alienate not only the older fans, but that will also what's the word I'm looking for? That will also strays away from its identity as a series. Like, you still want to keep Dynasty Warriors being Dynasty Warriors. You still want to have that identity. Also, hello Grand Strategist, welcome to the stream. You still need to have that identity. And I've said it multiple times in previous streams or previous video. One thing that Koei tend to do is that whenever they reboot something, or whenever they tried something new, they always half-ass it, and then when it didn't work out, they rely on old reliables. Case in point, Dynasty Warriors 6. They wanted to go in a different direction, but the game was rushed because Koei opted Omega Force to have Dynasty Warriors 6, according to some theories, okay? They opted to have Dynasty Warriors 6 as a launch game for the PS3, just like how Dynasty Warriors 2 was for the PS2, right? I do believe Omega Force wanted to have more for Dynasty Warriors 6, but the game was rushed, and what we got was somewhat half-assed, despite me enjoying it, you know? And what happened to Dynasty Warriors 7 is that they went back to old reliables. It's a good game, by the way. It's a good direction for Dynasty Warriors 7. But once again, they went the old mechanics of Dynasty Warriors 4, Dynasty Warriors 5. In fact, they went back to normal and charge attacks, while combat mechanics were stuck in 6-string combos, right? They improved upon it in Dynasty Warriors 8, which to me is still the best Dynasty Warriors game out of the main series. And they went to a different direction, or a new direction in Dynasty Warriors 9, which again, it didn't work out because a lot of the developers weren't too experienced with making an open world hack and slash game, right? Now, originally, like I said, they wanted to have Dynasty Warriors 10 by going back to Dynasty Warriors 7. And part of me felt okay with that, but the other part of me saying, yeah, I don't think we should rely too much on old reliables, because there's only so much you can do with old reliables. So what they did in Origins is that they went on a new direction. They went for this more action RPG-like game, kind of like similar to Spirit of Sana, which I actually love. Okay, I really don't mind that Origins went to the Spirit of Sanada approach with this semi-open world action RPG style game, because I think Spirit of Sanada is a really amazing game, and I am glad that Koei and Omega Force used that formula. And they also improved the combat mechanics. So instead of having the same old combat mechanics from DW2 to DW5, from DW7 to DW8, they improve on what they have from Dynasty Warriors 9. Now, some of you don't like the combat for Dynasty Warriors 9, me included. I feel like Koei Omega Force wanted to make the combat more depth, right? They wanted to make the combat mechanics more depth in Dynasty Warriors 9, but they ended up being even more brain dead than the previous game. So when I played this game on the demo, I have this feeling that, I finally understand. I think this is what they wanted to do for Dynasty Warriors 9. So what I appreciate from Dynasty Warriors Origins, of course, there are things I still don't like about the game. What I appreciate from Dynasty Warriors Origins is that Koei actually took what works in their other spin-off games, not just Dynasty Warriors. They took what works in, let's say, Samurai Warriors, or they even took what works in their anime spin-off games. For example, R1s. I've said it multiple times, and I stand by this. R1 should be a standard for Koei Musou games in the future. Like, if we're gonna get a new Samurai Warriors games, I hope they keep the R1 ability from Samurai Warriors 5, because I do like it. They need to improve that. The R1 abilities from Samurai Warriors 5 is not perfect, but it's open for improvement, right? I don't think you need to scrap that, which they did here. R1 abilities are good. And boss battles. I've been saying multiple times. I made a video 3 years ago about how Koei could improve their Warriors games, and some of them were actually applied in this game. Like, one-on-one boss battles. Have Commander as a legit boss battle. Have enemy officers as your biggest threat. I don't mind peons being peons, because Koei, let's face it, Koei with the more advanced technology, they're gonna put more and more enemies on screen. So at first I'm in the belief of maybe let's have less enemies on screen so that you can improve the AI, right? You can improve the difficulty of the game. But now after playing Origins, they do find a good balance on, let's have more enemies on screen for the immersion of battle, but let's make it challenging as well. So the biggest threat of the game is from enemy officers. Again, I appreciate Koei do that. I give Koei and Omega Force a big W for doing that. They finally did something right. Enemy commanders are legit boss battles. I've been wanting that in a Dynasty Warriors game. We have it in their other games like Fist of the North Star King's Rage. We have it in One Piece Pirate Warriors. We have it in Hyrule Warriors. Why can't we have it in Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors? And they finally did. They finally put it in Dynasty Warriors. And it's not just even in the older games. I always put, for example, people say Lu Wu was a legit boss battle in older games like Dynasty Warriors 4, which he was, okay? But I don't use Lu Wu as a benchmark for Koei's how to do boss battle in a Koei Musou game. Usually I use the spin-off games as a benchmark for boss battles. However, for Koei's main Musou game, remember Warriors Orchi 1 and 2? Remember how, like, Orchi 1, for example. Remember how when we first played Warriors Orchi 1 and we faced Orchi for the first time, he was legit. He was a menace. You can't fight him alone. You actually need your allies to beat his ass. That's something I want to see back in Dynasty Warriors. And I'm really glad that when I played this game on the demo at Sishui Gate, I'm glad that I got that sense when I fight Lu Bu. I need my allies. Though, granted, my allies still suck at fighting Lu Bu. But at the very least, Lu Bu was a big threat. So yeah, people usually use Lu Bu in Dynasty Warriors 4 as a gold standard for Koei Muso Games boss battle. I personally use Orochi from Warriors Orchi 1 and also Orochi X from Warriors Orchi 2 on how to do boss battles. I do not want to see boss battles being treated as a slightly stronger peon, or like in Samurai Warriors 5. You meet the commander, use attack times 2, use R1 ability, and then bang, he's dead. We need to treat enemy commanders as boss battles. And another thing, based on the demo and also just now, that I greatly appreciate from Koei, and again, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Omega Force, I feel like Omega Force took something work from Sengoku Basara. Like I said, L1 triangle is a thing in this game. They actually put a block charge attack in L1 triangle. They actually put a dodging attack in this game. Kudos to Omega Force. And again, some people say, "Oh, you just want a new Basara game." No, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. If I just want a new Basara, I want a new Basara game. But I never said that Dynasty Wars should copy and paste, or Dynasty, like Koei's Muso games, Dynasty, Samurai, and Orchi games should just copy and paste from Sengoku Basara. I feel like Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors should have its own identity. Part of the identity that Koei Muso games being a little bit more grounded, keep it that way. What I said is that took what works in terms of combat mechanics from Sengoku Basara and then give it your own spin, right? That's what Sengoku Basara did in the first place. Oh, they look at Dynasty and Samurai Warriors and then give it their own spin. Dynasty Warriors can do that as well. Oh, what did Sengoku Basara do right? All right, they did right with certain elements of combat. Take it and give it our own spin. Therefore, we have depth in our combat, right? But it's not a complete copy of what Sengoku Basara did. We still have our own identity as Dynasty and Samurai Warriors, all right? That's just, I yap too much, so let's just play the game. Wait until you face the last chapter 1 boss. That's a 15 to 25 minute boss fight. I don't mind it. That sounds good to me, Tristan.
A traveler, huh? There's nothing left here anymore. Everything has been overrun by the yellow turbans. It's even more horrifying when you consider
Hello, Smiley,
those
welcome.
yellow turbans were once
We back.
fellow
We're live,
citizens.
baby.
What sad, cruel times these are. Are you looking for an inn for travelers? If so, you should head to the city of G. I've heard that area hasn't been ransacked yet, and it seems they're gathering volunteer soldiers. Anyone with the will to fight.
I know this is like a style approach, but I feel like I'm a giant in this hub world. You know, I feel like I'm Ultraman or Godzilla or something. Are we gonna fight giant monsters here? Okay, Peach Garden, G Province. 22 views, by the way, guys. Bro's got the... Nah, his straw hat looks more like Raiden from Mortal Kombat than Luffy. He's probably gonna shoot lightning or something.
Here we are. This is your room.
Lovely.
But you're a bold one, if you don't mind me saying, to be traveling in such times. Trouble and strife everywhere, they say. Not to mention all the talk of thieves and bandits hereabouts.
Muso fans need a decent challenge. And again, this is just part of the wishy-washy Sengoku Basara fanboy part of me. So, this year, like I said, we are celebrating 2 anniversaries. The 25th anniversary of Dynasty Warriors and the 20th anniversary of Sengoku Basara. I don't know if it's going to be realized or not, you know, I'm just wishy-washy, but it's good to dream. I hope Capcom has something for Sengoku Basara. Like, it's going to be a big win for us Musou fans at the end of the day if we have Dynasty Warriors Origins and a new Basara a new Basara game from Capcom, right? It's a double W. The real ass of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Trouble and strife everywhere, not to mention all the talking. Yeah, I've been lucky.
Come now. Don't be so modest. You are planning to stay here for a while, right? If you're looking to find work as a soldier, why not consider joining the militia force? This is the governor of Yo's domain. He's always looking for skilled warriors. Why, just yesterday, a volunteer force visited his lordship. But I shouldn't be gossiping about others' affairs. That said, I am a businessman, and I like to stay informed. So, if you have any questions, just ask.
Okay. Who's the governor of Yo?
Ah, that would be Lord Liu Yen, a man of noble birth, related to the Han. He was dismayed by the chaos and turmoil, so he's raising an army to defeat the Yellow Turbans. A truly great man.
It kind of like they kept certain UI and visual aspect from Dynasty Warriors 9 in this, which I don't mind. Yeah, exactly. I've said it before, right? They're using their in-home engine, Katana engine, which was also used for games like Wulong, Neo, Samurai Warriors 5. It's their in-home, or it's their in-house graphic engine. It's kind of like Capcom's RE engine, and to me it looks really good. It's not just a matter of the engine, but how well Koei and Omega Force can optimize it. And so far, what I'm seeing, this is super pretty, right? And I've said it before, Smiley, I feel like the combat mechanics in this game is what they wanted to do from Dynasty Warriors 9, which I'm glad they took, they improve on what they have in Dynasty Warriors 9. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Dynasty Warriors 9 combat, but I do appreciate big time that Omega Force took that combat mechanics and make it work instead of constantly relying on old reliables.
It's a small army of volunteers recruited to fight the Yellow Turbans, who are growing bolder and more unruly by the day. I remember when everyone believed the way of the Great Peace would make the world a better place.
Hey, I'm down with anything Sengoku Basara. Like, the least Capcom can do is re-release their games on Steam. I'll drop money immediately if Capcom decided to release Sengoku Basara 1 all the way until Sanada Yukimura Den, sub them in English on Steam. I would gladly drop money for that.
Ah, is that so? Well, the day's still young. Once you've unpacked, I suggest you visit the town. Now, if you will excuse me.
Bro, I'd sacrifice your nuts to get a new Sengoku Basara game. I'm just joking. Okay, the inn acts as a base during your travels. Letters may arrive there from time to time. Sure, reading letters allow you to learn what is going on in the world and can sometimes advance the story. It's newspaper. It's ancient Chinese newspaper. Oh, one more thing. The likeliness of this is very, 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 very thin, right? You know how I said I like Sengoku Basara because one thing I like about Sengoku Basara is that characters have their own theme songs. Well, we don't have character theme songs. It's like when you fight them as boss, every character has their own theme songs. Well, we don't have character theme songs in Dynasty Warriors, right? We do have kingdom-based theme songs outside of Lubu, by the way. However, I would love for Omega Force and Koei to have Chiki Chiki Bang Bang as Zhuge Liang's thing. Bro, put an epic Chinese instrumental version of Chiki Chiki Ban Ban whenever you fight Zhuge Liang. I'd gladly pay money for that, okay? I'd gladly pay money to hear that soundtrack alone. Ditunggu Samurai Wars 5-2 atau Extreme Legends? I don't know. I don't think Samurai Wars 5 is getting a new game. The ship for that has long sailed, in my opinion at least. I would be more excited for a new Samurai Wars game, like Samurai Wars 6. Capcom, we English translate Samurai 4 and Sada Yukimura Den with all the DLCs. Well, I pay money for that. I'll buy that for $1. No, I'd buy that for more than $1. Okay, Brave Warriors during the march. The yellow turban sowing chaos throughout the realm are now descending upon your province. Local government forces are greatly outnumbered by the enemy. For this reason, we must recruit volunteers among the people, all those with courage to defend our way of life and maintain peace within the realm must heed this call at once. There's no letters from me. Battle preparation. Ziluan sash. Wait, we only have the long sword. Yeah, my sword is long as well. Statistics. Okay, let's save the game first. You know, I don't want. I know we have autosave, but I don't want another Final Fantasy VII remake situation where I lost all of my progress in the virtual simulator because I didn't save the game manually. Always save the game manually. I heard that. Sorry, I learned that lesson the hard way. Sony trying to revive legacy IP. Seiyubasa is a great candidate. Well, it's not really a Sony IP. It's more of a Capcom IP. Chiki Chiki Ban Ban, as Zhuge Liang said, I have strategy. Do you have Gauntlet? Not yet. Okay, let's get out.
Peaches! Fresh, juicy peaches! Delicious and sweet peaches! You, sir, would you like a peach? Hey, you! If you're not buying, then you're in the way. Now, move along.
Sheesh, what a way to treat your customer.
You, how about it? Would you like a fresh sweet peach? Oh, hey, you! Wait! Whoa! What are you? Watch out!
Hey, big boy, Zhang Fei.
What's going on?
Thank you. Hey, just give up already.
Forgive me. My family haven't eaten in days.
Alright, Smiley.
And what of it? You're just another refugee who couldn't protect your land. If you don't work, how do you expect to provide for your family?
I would work if I could, but... Chucky. Here.
Huh?
This should cover it, I believe.
The shoe theme.
Enough for his whole family.
That's... well... that could buy dozens.
I mean, brother, isn't that a bit much? Is it? I suppose you're right. How about this, then? Consider it in advance. You can work for me to pay it off.
You mean...
Hey, we are part of Liu Bei's army. A force whose sole purpose is to protect the people and bring about peace.
Guys, please let me know. Are there any audio delays? Zhang Fei and Zhang Liao look the best in my opinion. Excited to play them as the most. Zhang Liao especially. I love Zhang Liao.
Are you? I knew it was you. I've not seen you since G, but it is good to see you doing well.
Someone you know?
brother? Yes. We fought together in G Province.
Yeah,
These are my companions.
the non-sync is because of the different language.
Recently. This is Zhang Fei. And this is Liu Bei, the eldest of us three.
It's good to meet you. I have heard from Guan Yu that you were a man of great valor.
I am surprised you remember, brother. I only spoke of him but for a moment at a feast.
That was more than enough. Remembering names and reputations is a skill of mine. As unimpressive as it may be.
It's an incredible skill. Let's be respectful here. Unimpressive, but useful. Come on, Mel.
Oh, well. Being told that in person is a little embarrassing. And by the way, we will be fighting against the vanguard of the Yellow Turbans tomorrow, by order of the governor. Would you be interested in joining us?
Hey, what's this about? You don't think we're enough?
Hello, Van Drakorek.
Then why?
Welcome to the stream.
Right from the moment we formed our volunteer army, we have welcomed any tough fighter, no matter who they may be.
No, I want to hear the English voice acting, honestly.
And from what Guan Yu told us, he made the government forces look like incompetent fools. I want to fight with him and see his skills for myself.
Because I like some of the English voice actors.
Well, if that's your decision, all right. But first, I need to see how strong a warrior he is.
Like Guan Yu's voice actor is William C. Stevens. Rude from FF7 Remake, and also Jax from MK11. That could be an idea, Tristan. DLC for playing as other forces: Yellow Turban, Dongzhuo, Lubu, Yuanshao. So let's put this. I'll welcome you. Let's get a little cocky here, okay? Someone will get hurt. Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked.
What? Hey, you better not be talking about me.
Somebody's
Worry
gonna
about
get their wings,
yourself.
with their wig split.
Come on then. Let's go somewhere with enough space.
Okay, gonna fight Zhang Fei. Beat him up, break his neck, break his neck. Outside of Shujinko or Jujiao,
Come at me any way
10
you
characters. Alright.
like. So weak. I can see right through you.
Okay, normal attacks.
So weak. I can see right through you. Looking rough. You're not slow, but your strikes are weak. You'll never break my guard like that.
Okay, swords can be used in a variety of strong attack.
Don't get too carried away.
Okay, we can do this
Knows not to take it too far.
while blocking,
Besides,
while evading,
has little need
and
for
in the
help
air.
of his own. You're better than I thought, but it'll take more than that to beat me.
R1 square. Battle arts consume bravery. That's the DLC route Dynasty Warriors 9 took, so that's not a bad idea from other forces to have story modes as DLC. Yeah, and also hell yes, man. It's not necessarily about the idea, it's about the execution. Build up your bravery. All right.
So weak.
Okay.
Well, not bad. Zhang Fei, that's enough for today, don't you think?
Using sword. Okay, so this is the moveset list. Yeah, it's the classic Dynasty Warriors square and triangle move.
I'm just getting started, brother.
I'm enjoying it so far.
Strike
Yes, man.
first this time. Try not to go down straight away.
Right. Okay. Let's go. Okay, one more. If you block at the moment... Oh yeah, the parry. Again, something that I feel like Omega Force took from Seiyubasa, because Seiyubasa had a parry by tapping the block button at the right time your enemies attack. Okay, let's do this again. Come on. Jump it. There you go. Yeah, I'm not good at timing.
Hit you even harder this time. Don't count on being able
Dubs get too much flack? Oh, for sure. But... Okay. But Dynasty Warriors 9 English dub was not good. It's not that the voice actors are bad. It's just the lack of direction for Dynasty Warriors 9 English dub. I've heard talks and also read some articles that Dynasty Warriors 9 English dub only had one take. I'm terrible at timing. Okay, let's do this again, Zhang Fei. 2 more attacks. There you go.
I'm all warmed up now.
Is this one of those games where you get a trophy by completing the tutorial? Well, this is an unskippable tutorial. You have to do this, okay? Counter attack.
How dare you attack me like that? I can see right through that.
Guan Yu. Zhang Fei is incredible.
Take that.
He looks like he could go on forever.
Right.
Yes. He fought with his full strength. It would end quickly. But his opponent has
I said it before in my Final Fantasy VII Remake stream. This is not the first time Guan Yu and Root from Final Fantasy VII shared a voice actor. Like, in Advent Children, Root's voice actor was Crispin Freeman, who also voiced Guan Yu in DW5.
Maybe I should too. You're mine.
Oh. He does his Muso attack.
Stop there. We've seen enough. This was a test of skill, not a duel to the death.
Oh, I must have gotten a little carried away. You got it, brother. We'll end it here.
Do you see what I meant now, Zhang Fei? His skills are not lacking in the slightest.
Well, that may be so. He's not a total weakling, at least.
No, I haven't played
Can't you
Wulong.
just say he's good, Zhang Fei? Sorry about him. If you would be willing to fight with us, then please, come by the Volunteer Army's tent. You would be most welcome.
I second my brother's request. It would be very heartening to have you on our side. I know you must have conflicting feelings after what happened in G. After all, we both have died back then without the Yellow Turban's help. However, we cannot turn a blind eye to them attacking and looting the homes of not only government officials, but even ordinary people. It appears that they no longer fight for justice. That is why I've decided to stop them. It will be my way of repaying my debt. I trust that you are driven by a similar desire.
Yeah, we must stop them. Oh, so another interesting story, a personal story, by the way. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, I got this game from Morphe. So he gave me his copy of the game, or the Steam key of the game, because he got 2 Steam keys from Koei, one from Koei-Tecmo America, and the other is from Koei-Tecmo Europe. So he decided to give the second key to me. And voila, I got the game. I was actually saving up for Dynasty Warriors Origins. So the money that I have for this game, I ended up using it for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I pre-ordered Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So there you go. I got 2 games in just 1 month. 2 banger of video games, right? Dynasty Warriors Origins and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'm clear. I like the game so far also, but I just hope for a clothing store in the game. Yeah, I know. But I did see an alternate costume for Jujiao or Shujinko. You know, I know people call him protagonist, but I like to call him in the Mandarin and Japanese name, Jujiao or Shujinko. Okay, I'm just gonna call him Jujiao for now. I like the costume they gave. They have an alternate costume for Jujiao later in the game, and I think it's really cool. Okay, what's this? Unlock. A waymark. Fast travel. Battle of Guangyang. Okay. Volunteer Forces versus Yellow Turban. Hello, Alex. I'm pre-ordering Tales of Grace's F though. Nice. I heard so many good things about the game. Okay, let's see. I've made my decision.
It is good to have you here.
So you're not one to ignore people crying out for help.
It's like a hub world, Yes Man Inc.
Welcome to the Volunteer Army. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, the game took more of an action RPG route than just your typical 1 versus 1,000 hack and slash.
Shall we start?
The unit commander is Cheng Yuan-ji.
I'd say so.
Aye.
Very well.
Grateful.
I believe that is all to discuss. Let's to the battlefield. Okay, battlefield information. So I guess we're having Zhongfei as our secondary here. Nope, battle preparation. Yeah, we only have 3 skills. Ziluan Sash. Items. Alright, let's start the battle.
Soon it will be time to march.
Why, brother? Are you feeling anxious? Scared even?
Quite the opposite. I'm thrilled that it is finally beginning. We are about to win our first victory, my brothers. I mean, how can we not, with such formidable allies?
Well spoken.
This is the Liu Bei we vowed to follow.
Now, let the heavens witness our might.
All right, let's do this. I better not catch you slacking.
Alright, Zhongfei.
Feel my steel.
I'm enjoying it so far, too. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I got this game for free by my favorite Filipino VTuber, Morphe. They took some. Actually, they took some elements from Seiyubasa, like you can do L1 triangle with the sword. See?
The enemy officer.
You know, there's an anime movie about Liu Bei and his friends. I know there's an anime series, Three Kingdoms anime. Yeah, they took some notes from Sengoku Basara, which I'm glad they did, and other of their spin-off Koei games. I did discuss a bit in early parts of the stream, so if you want to see it, you can just scroll it later. Kind of want to enjoy it, the game now, and I got my ass kicked. Fuck. Okay, wait. Sorry about that. I had to open the door. Let's continue.
We have to break their will before they gain momentum.
Saber Wolf, been a while, buddy. Good to see you again.
Starting to get on my nerves. I'll put them in their place.
Yes, there's the. Well, it's pronounced Herman. It's not He-Man, okay? He-Man. Yeah, that's a recurring gag from the Dynasty Warriors community. Yeah, the Yellow Turban has a general named He-Man. Let's fight He-Man. Okay, Muso attack. Ha! Again, it's pronounced Herman. Yes, man, not He-Man. Okay, Zhang Fei beat my Yuan Yi. Let's go to another officer. The River Master. I don't know if the River Master is even here. Okay, Bianchi. Man, special skill is R1, okay? So I've been playing Final Fantasy 16 lately. In that game, special skill, the ability is R2, and dodge is R1. It's the opposite of Dynasty Warriors Origin, so if I get mixed up a little bit, there's your reason. Game looks dope. It is. I had doubts with the game, but you know, the demo actually convinced me otherwise. Yeah, Guan Yu is fighting He-Man there. Bochai. Oh. I am so terrible at timing. Yeah, the items you can use, meat buns, that's health. Finish him.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Since you're playing FF7, are you Team Tifa or Aerith? I mean, the Aerith guy. Speaking of FF7, Saber Wolf, fun fact, Guan Yu's voice actor, William C. Stevens, in this game, he voiced Rude in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, all I can think of when I hear Guan Yu's voice is Rude. Yeah, Zhang Mangcheng. I like Tifa though. I'm not taking away from Tifa, but I'm more of an Aerith guy. I like my nice girl from next door kind of girl. Okay, forces with high courage excel with both offense and defense. Officers with high courage also possess greater fortitude, making them a force to be reckoned with. Soldiers with high courage will perform group attacks using tactics, much like the attacks with glowing indicators performed by enemy officers. Attacks using tactics cannot be blocked and can only be stopped with a special art. Lu Bu's voice actor is Kyle Herbert, by the way, who voiced Sima Yi in older Dynasty Wars game. Oops, in Dynasty Wars 8. Who also voiced what's his name? Muneshige in Seigu Basara. Who voiced Ryu in Street Fighter and voiced Aizen in Bleach. And there are some unknown voice actors here. Like Kyle Herbert is in the game as Lu Bu. Who else? Kaiji Tang is Gan Ning in the game, who voiced Sima Zhao in previous Dynasty Wars games like 7 and 8. Oh man. Man, I yap too much. Yeah, he's Gohan as well, Kyle Herbert. Again, we got Kaiji Tang as Gan Ning. We got David Lodge as Chung Pu in the game, who in the previous games he voiced Ling Tong, and he's also known to voice Jiraiya in Naruto. Yeah, I am terrible at timing. He voiced Kenpachi Zaraki in Bleach, right? David Lodge. Well, before he was replaced by Patrick Saints. Yeah, this is normal difficulty, Wayfarer difficulty. It is pretty tough. And also, I'm trying to go over nice and easy, so I'm chatting while playing at the same time. Okay, I want to experience the game for the first time. Fuck. And like I said, I suck at timing-based mechanics. Yeah, officers are the challenges in this game. Yeah, Liu Bei's back using a single sword. Kinda wish he has his twin sword, but oh well. Players can't be voters.
You insist on getting in our way, then prepare to die. How about this now?
Gotcha.
Let's end this. Could I?
That's what's great about DMC, no timing mechanics. The same can be said about Seigu Basara.
I was too weak.
I mean, I don't mind timing mechanics. I'm just saying I suck at it.
Well done, everyone. Our first battle was a huge success.
Let's have drinks to celebrate when we get back. Sit down.
Impressive work. Thank you once again for joining us.
Okay, I got a proficiency for the sword. Right, extend normal combos. All I'm seeing is a Joker transport to Dynasty Wars, and it's awesome. Fun fact about that, Saber Wolf. Ju Jiao's Japanese voice actor is Fukuyama Jun, who also voiced Joker in Persona 5. Additional special attacks? Nah. Okay. Every time your proficiency increase, you will also gain a rank level. Each rank level gained increase your health, attack, and defense. Okay. New skill panels, boost your bravery, unlock skill panels. Okay. This makes me want to go replay Summer Wars 5 and Legend of Zelda Age of Calamity. I also recommend you, yes man, to play Summer Wars 4 DX on Steam. Summer Wars 4 is way better than Summer Wars 5.
Thank you again, all of you. Today we won a great
It's on PS4, Summer Wars 4.
auspicious beginning for our volunteer army. I would like to rest. But first, I must report to his lordship, the governor.
Indeed. Duty first, then we'll raise our cups in celebration.
I'm not sure if Summer Wars 4 is on Xbox. Probably need to check that.
You head back to the road, and I'll catch up with you.
There is no more work to be done. Spend your time as you will. Feel free to return to your inn.
If you have nothing to attend to,
That's
see me
unfortunate.
later. You'll find me on the road.
Well, time to make a Steam account. Yes, man. Is there anyone more OP than Sephiroth in Final Fantasy? Yes, Donald Duck in Kingdom Hearts. Fun fact, my sister beat Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2, and the final blow went to Donald Duck. Yeah, Donald Duck is stronger than Sephiroth. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. He's still highlight. Okay, let's go to the garden once more.
Guardian of peace.
Oh, hello, Kaoru from
It seems there is
Evangelion.
still light within your jade. That itself is proof that the turmoil across the land has been eliminated. Although it is still very faint at the moment, that light represents the hopes of the people. Hope provides people with the will to live. And with that determination, they can change the world.
Sure on that, yes, man.
Eventually, this cycle will guide the realm toward peace. I believe this is also connected to your forgotten past. That is the very reason why you were entrusted with bringing about an age of peace. In the end, you will even regain your memories of me in this form.
Who are you?
It is time for you to go. Your true journey has now begun.
Ah, I didn't know you had returned.
20 views, by the way. Thank you guys so much.
Are you okay? You seem a little dazed.
So I checked
I
my
suppose you must be tired.
analytics. I checked
We
the
just purchased quality
live streams
incense from an herb seller.
I've done so
Will
far.
help you get a great night's sleep. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to prattle on. Please.
So the
excuse
first stream that reached 1,000 views in terms of POV, not POV, VOD, sorry, in terms of VOD. My most viewed stream is Kasuga from Sengoku Basara 4, and that's also the first VOD stream that reached 1,000. Yeah, if you want more proof that you guys are a bunch of horny fucks, there you go. That's a big responsibility, being interested with bringing in a time of peace. Yeah. Most of the viewed stream I did are all about Kasuga from Sengoku Basara, from the Sengoku Basara series. Yeah, y'all are a bunch of horny freaks. I swear to God. As soon as I boot up Sengoku Basara and play Kasuga, you're all tuning in. Greetings, Yujiao. This is my first letter to you. I'm a volunteer soldier who wishes to remain anonymous, and I was saved by your actions. To be honest, I had the thought of you as a distant and drab individual, but now I wish to hit myself for being so hasty in my assessment. I saw you throw the enemy officer who had me cornered right into the air, and skip through the battlefield the battlefield from one end to the other to help my comrades. At that moment, I realized what an incredible officer you will become and how your renown will grow amid the dark times. This is a gift, a small token of gratitude from this unnamed soldier. I hope you will make use of it. 500 gold. Okay, we don't have another battle skill. Longsword. Okay, we have a second longsword. Let's use that. I saw that KT had DW10 in development, which could have been an extension of 7 and 8. They shelved it and went to Origins. Part of Origins was as in their DW10 plans. Yeah, I talked about that earlier, which I said I'm glad they went to a new direction because it's just going to follow the typical Koei stuff. Oh, we're going in a new direction. It didn't work out because we half-assed it, and then let's go back to old reliables. Does Basar 3 Utagi contains vanilla Basar 3? No. I've said it before. The way about Capcom approach Basar 2 Heroes and Basar 3 Utagi, it's an expansion without the vanilla. However, okay, the only thing missing from Basar 3 Utagi and Basar 2 Heroes, Basar 2 is that you only have story mode for the new characters. However, every character are playable in free mode and also conquest mode. Conquest mode is kind of like mini Empire mode from Dynasty Warriors. However, its approach is more arcade style. So, but okay, the stages that you play in Vanilla Basar 2 and 3 are present in the free mode. So you can play the stories. Also, you can play the stages that are not in the story of Basar 3 Utage in the free mode. So it's kind of like, it's an expansion. It has the vanilla, but partially, okay? You don't have the stories and cutscene from the previous game, but you have the battles there in free mode. And not to mention, every character is playable in the Conquest mode. And no, it's not like Conquest mode in Dynasty Warriors 7. Again, the best way I can put it, play Basar 3 Utage. Seriously, play Basar 3 Utage, play Basar 2 Heroes, and you'll understand what I mean. No, okay, Force Sumeragi is a different situation. Force Sumeragi is legit an expansion of Basara 4. It's like Dynasty War, it's like Seigu Basara 4 Extreme Legends Complete Edition. So you don't really need Basara 4. Just go play Basara 4 Sumeragi. For Basara 3 Utage and Basara 2 Heroes, if you want to play the vanilla version, just go for it. But personally, I would recommend just stick to Basara 2 Heroes and Basara 3 Utage. You don't really miss much other than the character-specific story of the vanilla. But if you want to experience the character-specific stories, you go play their vanilla version, Basar 2 and Basar 3. But for Basar 4, just go play Basar 4 Sumeragi and skip vanilla Basar 4. Do you know if Wildheart is Koei Katana engine? Yeah, Wildheart is using Koei's Katana engine, just like Wulong and what's that new game? Rise of Ronin. Are you gonna give Bleach Rebirth of Soul a try when it comes out? No, I'm not really a big arena fighter guy. My highest viewed video is a giant whale shark flying around, jetpack destroying boats. An oil rig. What is it? Sharknado? Mainly the world map and the emphasis of story. Yeah, which again, I'm not complaining. Hello, Zhangfei. What's up?
Hey, I just wanted
Hungry
to
Shark
say,
World.
I'm impressed with your skills. To be honest, I wasn't comfortable trusting someone I knew nothing about.
Hello, Harry.
But it looks
Welcome to the
like
stream,
one
welcome to the
trusts
channel.
you. So I guess I ought to give you a shot at least. After all, Guan Yu is something else. What with his aura, which is so different from Liu Bei's, and his knack for noticing things in people.
Well, he's not drunk. At least not yet. You don't trust Liu Bei?
That's not what I meant. Guan Yu is just so damn Impressive.
Hello, Chris. Welcome to the
His
stream.
voice. He seems like a big deal.
I hope you have a good day at work.
The three of us haven't actually been together that long. We met next to a recruitment poster when they were looking for people to hunt the Yellow Turbans. And we got talking. My peach trees happen to be in bloom, so I invited them over for a drink under them.
Yes, Smiley. I do believe all of the
What
Bazaar
a
games
time
have
that
English
was.
patch at this point.
Chatted a lot. That was when we became brothers.
I personally don't need the English patch, but it is helpful for people who want to
We
get
may
to
not
these
have
games.
been born together, but I knew then I had found my family. To tell the truth, we've really only just gotten started. I have to work hard to prove myself to my brothers. But what am I saying? I'm sorry. The truth is, I was always suspicious of
What are you, Harry? Bros before hoes?
I was working so hard. And then you came in and won them over. I got caught up in our rivalry. But I think your intentions are good. Maybe we can keep fighting the good fight together?
No need for compliments.
Don't take it the wrong way. It was just my honest opinion. You've got some nerve talking to me like that.
Liu Bei is the embodiment of
That's
bros before
okay.
hoes.
I like that you fight back. You can stick with us for now. And don't think you can leave without telling us. Aye.
Yao Chan is waifu, yeah, just like every... She's everyone's waifu. All dudes, we got more Fujoshi content now. Fujoshis. I mean, there's nothing wrong about admiring a guy. Like, there's nothing wrong about admiring a manly man, especially for girls. And the same way can be said to us. There's nothing wrong about admiring a beautiful lady, right? So I had this talk on Discord about whenever we see a good-looking guy or a lovely-looking lady, oh, that's not realistic. Think about all the Twitter users who are insecure of themselves. Who gives a fuck about Twitter users who are insecure themselves? I like to see a good-looking male character. Why? It motivates me. It motivates me to be better. Like, for example, one of my favorite characters in a video game. Like, if you want to talk about, like, amazing male-looking characters, look at Tekken. Everyone is jacked in that game. Everyone is like, not necessarily gym bros, but everyone probably has an ideal body type. Except for Bob, by the way. Bob has peak male performance. At least most of the people. You got characters like Jin Kazama, Kazuya Mishima, Heihachi Mishima, Hwarang. Like, all of them have ideal male body type. Well, we all know the ideal male body type is Bob, right? You may not like it, but that's peak performance for you. Okay, so one of the characters, my main when it comes to Tekken is Li Chaolan, right? Because of Li Chaolan, I started dressing nicely, you can say. Usually, when it comes to people at work, they're not too formal with, well, I don't consider myself as formal when it comes to dressing. But most guys usually wear a collar shirt and a leather pants, or those kind of pants, like black pants, and that's it. I usually like to be a little bit more fashionable. I usually like to wear a coat, or a blazer, or a vest, because I do want to look good. Well, one of my some of the inspiration I got for dressing nicely or be a little bit more fashionable was because of my sister. She always dressed fashionably. She always dressed fashionable outside or going to work. So I kind of want to do that as well as a dude. Okay, not being over the top. Now, I'm not saying overdressing or like dress as fancy or Seth freaking Rollins like way. I'm just saying that I do want to be a little bit more fashionable going outside. And one of the inspiration, other than my sister, my younger sister, is I like Li Chaolan. You know, he's marvelous, he's excellent, and he always has a sense of style, at least from Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. I do like his sense of fashion a lot. So it kind of motivates me to dress nicer when I'm going outside. And I've seen a lot of people on the internet saying, oh, how they started working out because they admire ideal male characters like Kenshiro. I remember seeing this comment on a YouTube channel saying, oh, I'm a 50-year-old man who went to the gym being jacked because I want to be like Kenshiro. That's motivation to you. Like, why do we have to cater towards insecure people on Twitter when we have, like, when instead we should be improving ourselves? We should be, like, do better, constantly doing better because of the fictional characters that we look upon. Like, I look upon a lot of fictional characters to do better. Like, for example, other than Li Chaolan about dressing nicely, other than people admiring Tekken characters and they went to the gym because of Tekken characters, there are other cartoon characters that inspired me to study harder. For example, you guys know Dexter from Dexter's... Hey, also, hello Luke, welcome to the channel. You guys know Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory, right? Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory is actually one of the main reasons why I studied science in university. Like, I always admired scientist characters. Dexter is one of them. Dexter Boy Genius. I wanted to be as smart as Dexter. I want to study science. I want to learn science because of Dexter. And lo and behold, I got a degree of chemistry. Well, yeah, I mean, Dexter is more than just chemistry. He's like a genius in almost every science. But I took natural science, chemistry, and part of the inspiration was because I watched Dexter as a kid. Classic show. DW4, it was peak. Actually, to me, the peak English voice acting is Dynasty Warriors 7. I like DW4 voice acting. I like Dynasty Warriors 5 voice acting, but come on. Okay, their pronunciation is shit. Right? Okay, we still have Cow Cow and Cow P in Dynasty Wars 4 and 5. Come on. Dynasty Wars 7 is when they, not only the voice acting is good, the cinematic quality is good, their pronunciation of characters is correct. Or mostly correct. We got Cao Cao, Cao Pi, Sun Quan, Liu Bei, right? They try to pronounce correctly. Not perfect, but I do appreciate them attempting to pronounce it correctly, right? So we don't have Cow Cow in Dynasty Warriors 7. Johnny Bravo was my coach. Don't look at Johnny Bravo, okay? If you wanna be a gentleman, I don't know, maybe look at an anime character like Sebastian McAllis. Hey, Minora, welcome. Yeah, blazer is class. Blazer and vest. I like my blazers and vests. It can be leather vest or sweater vest. I like them both. Okay, where do we go now? I yap too much, okay? That's what I do in stream. I yap. Let's enter G again. Oh, we got a spear. Yeah, let's use a spear. Yeah, this is Zhao Yun's weapon. The map is beautiful? Absolutely. We got a spear. Alright, Zhangfei, we bought the weapon. Oh yeah, by the way, out of topic, how is the latest Basara ends and how Capcom can continue? Well, the last Basara game we had, okay, not counting the mobile game, was Sanada Yukimura Den. It was to celebrate the yeah, it was celebrate 400 years of Osaka Castle, which Koei did it as well. They did it with Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanda. Sengoku did it with Spirit of Sanda. Sengoku did it with Sanada Yukimura Den. I don't know how what they can do for Sengoku Basara. Maybe a Sengoku Basara 5 or Sengoku Basara reboot with the glorious RE engine. Either way, I would love to see a Sengoku Basara game. Improve, like, when it comes to hack and slash, I have faith in Capcom. Hopefully they don't fuck it up. Okay. I feel like Joey and Yukimura are top tier when it comes to male peak. Just unreal. Now we all know, Saberwolf, we all know peak male in Dynasty Warriors is Dongjuo. Nobody topped Dongjuo. The big dong himself, okay? The least Capcom can do for Sengoku Basara is a remaster of 1 to 4. Huangai? Nah, Dongjuo, brother. Okay, let's see the moveset for where equipment. Where can I see the moveset? Okay. Okay, it's not a square okay, it's not like a normal charge attack type. This actually feels like a Dynasty Warriors 6 moveset. So you have a string of normal attacks and a string of charge attacks. Okay, you can hold the triangle button. A triangle during a normal... Oh, well, you have a square and triangle. Hold triangle during a normal attack. Square while in midair. Triangle while in midair. L1 triangle. Again, something they took from Sengoku Basara. Well done, Omega Force. I applaud your... I applaud the improvement. Let's see. Yeah, so they don't have like this. One thing I appreciate from Origins is that every weapon has their own strings of attack. It's not just square, square, triangle. It's not like your typical normal and charge attack combos, and also every attacks are patterns in the previous game. Every weapon has their own personality. So kudos to Omega Force for doing that. He did pull Yao Chan, so can't argue with that. Like, despite Dynasty Warriors 6 being monotonous, because you can only do a square and a triangle, or either a string of square or a string of triangle, the animations look good. And the only thing I kind of wish Dynasty Warriors 6 would do is that I kind of wish they could chain square with triangle or triangle with square, with something Samurai Warriors 4 did. You know, with you can do a strong attack by chaining square with triangle. By chaining square with triangle, or you can do a hyper attack, normal attack string, chaining triangle with the square. Yeah, I kind of need to. I keep forgetting that R2 is dodge, and R1 is the special skill, because I've been playing Final Fantasy 16. Don't go about life.
I can't believe this.
And better yet, your moveset is not a clone from other weapons. Yeah, that's another thing I appreciate. Unfortunately, one thing I don't like about this game is you still have clones. Characters wielding the same weapons and the same moveset. Granted, there are NPCs. I will always say this. Why can't, and even NPCs, why can't they be their own things, okay? Why can't Liu Bei wield the 2 swords? I know he's not playable, but at least bring some personality in the unique NPCs. Because for newcomers, yes, they're NPCs, but for us fans who have been in this ride for more than 20 years, they are characters. They are the characters that we know and love from the series. Give them personality. Okay, we got new attacks. I like how his name is just Mighty Yellow Turban General. Hey, at least he's something. Okay, unlock new skill panels. I said Anyong. Silly me. The one that still makes me wonder, how much is Dongzhuo's body fat, since a record said that the fire still burnt his body like a whole day? I don't know. Okay, reaching new rank unlocks more skill panels. Knight Errant rank. New skill can be earned by spending skill points. You can access the start menu at any time to check the skill panels. Okay. We are in Knight Errant pack. Defense Fortifier. Let's... Okay. More attack. Ah, okay. We can only increase one. For now, at least. The skill tree. Nyon. I like Zhang Liao's twin axe, but also prefer his polearm. I think both of them are good. I wouldn't mind if Dynasty Warriors pick one of them, because I do like the twin axe for Zhang Liao. What's this? Elimination of Yellow Turban Remnants? We're still having squash matches against Yellow Turban soldiers. You know, gotta make Zhu Jiao look strong. Yeah, squash match against jobbers. Ah, that's a nice parry move. Yeah, you can hold the charge attack, just like something from Dynasty Warriors 6, and I'm glad they brought that in the game, because there are some good elements of Dynasty Warriors 6 that I feel like was missing from Dynasty Warriors 7. Like, as much as Dynasty Warriors 6 was not well received, there are some good elements that was a shame that Koei decided to take away everything from Dynasty Warriors 6. Right. Bam! Assault. Finish him. Nice move.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
Also, finally, KT acknowledges some boss art mechanics. Still waiting KT to borrow some movement from Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. So far, it's confirmed you only have 3 types of weapon you can do. No, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 weapons you can use. There are some weapons that NPCs use, but you cannot use in this game. So, like the War Fan and the club cannot be used. I don't mind the club not being able to use, because, quite frankly, the club from Dynasty Warriors 9 sucks ass. But I kind of want to use the War Fan. Acquire multiple. Let's increase defense. Increase defense and health. Oh, we could. Oh, that looks beautiful. This soldier feels like they're not playing around or just standing there. Yeah, and I appreciate it, especially the officers. Okay. What's up, Zhang Fei?
Aye.
Cross pike like Lulin Chi still banned because it's not realistic. Tackled the big problems, yeah, and kudos to Omega Force.
Brother, welcome back. What did the governor say?
He was impressed by our success and has ordered us to go to the aid of government forces in Yingwan.
Yes, yes. And what else?
Nothing else. Why, you expected more?
Yeah, of course I did.
No, do not bet money on me.
Reward?
Ah, that.
You're just gonna lose.
There may have been, but I do not recall exactly.
Ah, we risk our lives, and you're sent away with nothing but a pat on the back and new orders.
We do not fight for gold or rewards. This is good enough for the time being.
Yes, Guan Yu is right.
But
Think on
For
its
sure,
journey.
Smiley. And not to mention, it's good content for this channel, at least for me.
On the road to
So,
great things.
no value was
We
at loss.
talk our dreams into reality.
You have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Fill your heart with fire.
Fill your heart with fire. That sounds like a lyric from a song I've heard. Fill your heart with
You were a
fire.
great
I don't know
help to us.
why. It sounds so familiar.
I'm glad we met back there.
Yeah, it was an
I
honor.
like the way you handle yourself.
Yeah, the game is well optimized.
Of fighting alongside us.
Honestly, about Warriors Orochi, I wouldn't mind having another crossover Warriors game, but probably don't call it Orochi. Don't call it Warriors Orochi. Call it something else.
It's been some time. Or perhaps I should say it's nice to meet you.
Who are you?
Do you remember? About the village? About us?
What are you talking about?
So, you really have forgotten. I am Juha, a guardian of peace, an adjudicator of life and death. Our role is to eliminate those who would sow chaos.
Juha.
You don't remember even that? And yet, if you are really so intent on defeating Zheng Jiao, maybe you are still one of us, with or without your memories. I can see your eyes haven't changed at all.
Let's see. Could you be less cryptic?
And if you truly have not changed,
Hey,
then
Brandon.
you may one day remember who you were. But until that day comes, you must survive. Live to see your task through. I will watch over you until then. The great sage Yang Jiao. You wish to stop him, do you not?
The time has come, and so have I.
The Yellow Turbans, who rose up for peace, have now become the very calamity that plagues the people. And this calamity will continue to affect them until it is eliminated. So, I have come with advice. They say that the Yellow Turbans use magic from the heavens, but their magic is nothing but an illusion. They simply burn incense nearby to cause hallucinations. Your eyes alone can see through their trickery. Watch how the wind flows. It is an ability that only you possess.
Is it me or Jujiao's eyes looks like he has
I
insomnia?
must go, but we will meet again.
He looks like he hasn't slept for weeks. He hasn't slept for weeks. It's almost you know, if there's one thing relatable with Zhu Jiao for me, it's his eyes. My eyes is starting to be like that. I look like I almost have natural mascaras right now. He looks like a cosplayer E-boy? What do you mean a cosplayer E-boy? Ziluan or Zuhe? Well, I call him Zujiao. I know his nickname is Ziluan, but I call him Zujiao because that's Chinese for protagonist. it's Chinese for Shujinko. Is going the more realistic route. He technically does have memory loss due to lack of sleep. Fun fact, when if you stay awake for 24 hours, your alcohol level in your blood increases as well. So instead, so for those of you who want to experience getting drunk without actually drinking alcohol, just stay awake. The protagonist, yeah. Maybe I thought Juha was the 4 beauty. I kind of forgot about who are the 4 beauty. The only one I know from the 4 beauties is Diao Chat. Wait until Chubby Lady. There's no magic. I don't know if they did this on this game, but I feel like, you know, just for the shits and giggles, they should have add classic Dynasty Warriors line. Like, wouldn't it be amazing if you heard "Feel the power of my magic" in this game? Like, you know, just for shits and giggles. One thing Dynasty Warriors 7 did really well when they had so Dynasty Warriors 7 has retro stages, and they actually reenact all the lines from those stages. For example, they have Dynasty Warriors 3 Wan Castle. Sima Yi actually said, with Kyle Herberts as the voice actor, "A dike? Oh no!" Yeah, I would love to see classic, famous, or infamous lines from Dynasty Warriors in Origins. Come on, bring back "Feel the power of my magic." Okay, unlock. I would throw people off, so lol. Okay, waymark. The impression is spot on. What? "Feel the power of my magic." Or Zhang Xiao saying, "Fools, I don't believe in magic. Onward!" But honestly, the best one still goes to the non-mon soldier, you know? "Great King, flee! Sorry." The "Feel the power of my magic" is not that bad. Dynasty Warriors Origins with Shenmue 3 approach. What? Last year I was Chinese? Or a year ago I was Chinese? Okay, we got the Wayfinder, whatever it is.
Volunteer army? Well, if they can fight off the yellow turbans, I guess they're all right.
I heard the family in the house there just had a child.
Oh, Puyang. You have any weapons? Ooh, longsword EX. But I'm broke. Letters. Thank you. Oh, what's this? Zhang Fei? Zhujiao, you're in your room, so I'm leaving you this letter. Take these off my hands, will ya? You can use them to find gems. An old jeweler lives near my house, and his age is catching up to him, so he's hanging up his precious tools for good. He came to me to see if I knew anyone worthy of inheriting the gem, so yada 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 yada, I got a gem. Ooh, create gems. You can use pyroxene to create gems, a special type of accessory via create gems. Alright, what can I do? 1 pyroxene can be used to create 1 gem. There are 5 possible types of gems that can be created. If you obtain another gem of the same type, the gem will be upgraded. Okay. Okay, let's use 4. Oblivion gem created. Vortex gem created. Scorch gem created. Ascendance gem created. Ah, okay, it's like items. So, what? The gems are essentially gacha? Dynasty Warriors Origins. Profar is broke edition. Hey, if I weren't broke, okay, I wouldn't get this game for free for Morphe. A gem is a special accessory and only 1 can be equipped at a time. While equipped, it will grant it's consumables. It will grant special effects to any attacks you perform with a weapon. Gems can only be obtained by using pyroxene to create them. Yeah, I'm gonna start. Yeah, basically the gems are gacha. Actual idea, KT asking Suzuki Unicorn. No, do not give them weird ideas. If you had to pick a strategist, would you go for Zhuge for Sima Yi or Zhuge Liang? I don't know. Well, I'm more of a Sima Yi guy, honestly, because I'm more of a Wei fanboy, so I'll pick Sima Yi. But I like Zhuge Liang as well. I mean, he can drop insane beats. You know, he can be a great manager as a musician. Okay. He's your boy, you know? Your boy Kong Ming. The mind shall vanquish the sword. Zhuge Liang also once said, music can vanquish the sword. Okay, we got a waymark for Yan province for fast travel. And a battle. Eliminate remnants of the yellow turban. Oh, I forgot to change the... Wait, I do have a new R1, right? Let's see. Oh, okay, you cannot change arts during battle, I see. Nice move there. Finisher!
I can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Sure know how to fight! What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! What's next?
I forgot that's a parry. No, you don't.
Must stay sharp.
I keep forgetting that it's a parry attack. Come on. There you go. Stop. Oh, music is pretty damn dope. I told you guys, I suck at timing-based mechanics. Okay, Muso. Stop. Boom.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, let's max the spear.
The heavens are on our side! That which the Han stole from us shall be ours once more! I thought you were on our side!
We are, as long as you pay us!
Move!
Hey, this way!
Get off! My child will... Silence!
Ah, my boy, Cao Cao.
This just won't do.
When a person has the power to defy order, it corrupts them. This is simply human nature. That's why the law must be applied to all equally. And all criminals must be punished.
Now's no time for a lesson. What are your orders, Cao Cao?
I like this rendition of the Wei theme. The yellow turban reminds me of Shinsengumi. Well, they're not they're not working for the government. Shinsengumi, again, Brandon, if you're here, you're the Rurouni Kenshin expert. The Shinsengumi is like a special police force for the government, right? The yellow turban are not special police force. They're a cult. Okay, they are a cult who are against the empire of China at the time. They were rebelling against a corrupt government, but ended up being corrupt themselves. Oh yeah, Cao Cao reminds me of younger Nobunaga.
I know you. You were the ones who subdued the Yellow Turbans. In Yo.
Yes.
What is your name?
Zujin.
Where are you from?
Liu Bei of Chuo. Vassal to Lord Lu Ji.
Liu Bei. I do not know that name. Your position?
Wang Fu Song.
I have none. I work to provide help to those who need my services.
Volunteer swordsman. But still, it's a good thing, I suppose, for like-minded men to gather like this.
Thank you for your kind words. However, ours is a ragged crew. Unlike your lordship, we are humble, and our numbers few. It is natural for you to doubt us. However, if you were to give us one chance, here and now, to prove our worth, let this ragged band of volunteers show that we can be of service to the mighty Han.
Bold words.
Perhaps it is only bluster.
But I see no reason not to give them a chance. They could become a valuable asset. You will serve under Cao Cao and fight together in the vanguard. Acceptable?
Of course.
Then this discussion is concluded. Don't let us down.
Sir!
My lord, you have returned. So, is the meeting over?
Who are these people? I don't recognize them.
They're a volunteer force, said to have crushed the Yellow Turbans in Yo Province. They will be under my command in the coming battle.
Oh?
Allow me to officially introduce myself. My name is Cao Cao. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of in combat.
Sir.
So, I take it you're a lot more capable than the government forces.
Hey,
I'm
Joel,
sure you-
welcome.
We welcome anyone who is here to help our lord. Isn't that right, cousin?
Shahodun. You would do well to remember that if we're to fight together.
Thank you for your words of welcome.
They seem like more reasonable people than the ones earlier.
It would be wrong to think that all government forces are the same. Some among them are said to be even more brutal than the Yellow Turbans.
Indeed, and those are Cao Cao's true enemies. The battle against the Yellow Turbans will also aid us in removing corruption from the government. Keep that in mind. Cao Cao never acts to gratify his personal desires.
Understood.
How direct? Well, it won't take you long working under Cao Cao to realize what I said is true.
Xiahou Dun, enough. When a man is not guided by the law, he is no different from a beast. Whether he is a Yellow Turban or a government soldier is irrelevant. Men who behave like beasts must be punished. That's all that matters.
I've heard enough moralizing. I must go and supervise the battle preparations.
Oh, you should try it, yes, man. I'm enjoying it so far.
Very well. You should ensure the volunteer force is ready for battle. I'll inform you of our plans later.
Leave it to me.
Hey, you. I didn't catch your name.
Sujiao.
I'll remember you.
Hello, Bamboo. Welcome to the stream.
We're done here.
Yeah, we're finally here.
Show me what you're made of in the coming battle.
I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I actually prefer the trio of Cao Cao, Xiahou Dun, and Xiahou Yuan than Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei. Okay. Ah, there's Hulao Gate. Man, yeah, I love the hub world here. It looks beautiful. Like, nice little world building here. Like, I like how Hulao Gate is surrounded by snow, because in most Dynasty Warriors game, Hulao Gate is a snowy battle. Yeah, it's already here. Well, I got the game for free from my favorite Filipino VTuber, Morphe. Okay, Battle of Yingwan. We have Cao Cao and Liu Bei's army. Wonder if they used the map from Dynasty Warriors 9 to create this minimap. I will not be surprised if they did. Tiny Tina's Wonderland has a hub world like this. I don't even know what that game is. Yes, man. Okay, Zhang Bao is the enemy commander. Hey, Morphe! There you are, there you are, people. The guy who gifted me this game. Hopefully I can Hopefully I can repay the favor one day, Morphe. You know what Fajing always said? Friend or foe, I always repay my debt. Yeah. Wish the Cao Xiahou family had more family development. It's a spin-off of the Borderlands series. Ah, okay.
Hey!
Yes.
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 Okay. Battle preparation. Spear or sword? Let's use a sword this time. Do I have gems? Yeah. Let's see. Expand range, boost damage in enemies. Damage still. Let's expand the range. I do believe we have a different kick. Oh no, yeah, I forgot. We haven't unlocked the kick. Okay, boost health by 10%. Let's roll. Zijiao, yeah, which means protagonist in Chinese. It's more or less like Shujinko in Japanese.
Now go.
The way messages are displayed during combat can be changed through battle assistance settings. Yeah. It's like how messages are displayed during combat. This can be changed. Let's just be helpful. I don't mind it.
Advance, Yellow Turbans. The heavens are on our side.
Okay.
Show these Han scum that their villainy will not go unpunished.
You talk of the heavens of justice. They are nothing more than shameless pillagers. Thus, will be punished by the law.
One bows low. By the will of the heavens, I shall hunt you down.
This area is ours now. Let's use this momentum to keep pushing the enemy back.
Nice finisher.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it! There are more of them than I expected. And we've only hit a couple villages so far.
Now is the time to pray. Ask the heavens to help us rid the land of these dogs.
Zhang Bao is preparing a sorcery.
The enemy vanguard has retreated. Now is the time to advance.
The Yellow Turbans are nothing but common bandits. Johnny Bao's head shall be mine.
And open it.
We surrender!
This territory Very good. I shall remember your...
Yeah, exactly. Yes, man. In Mortal Kombat Deception, Shujinko literally means protagonist, and he's the protagonist of Deception. So yeah, Ed Boon named the protagonist based on the Japanese word of protagonist. That's how it is. Yes, man.
My hat just ends here. Something is definitely wrong. I suspect some foul sorcery to be at play.
Guardian of Peace.
What now? I hear voices in my head
Some
once more.
things are so deeply ingrained that one can never forget them. You should know that. The all-seeing eyes of the sacred bird. Perhaps they will enable you to...
Oh, there's another fun fact about Ed Boon naming characters. You know Liu Kang's master and also Shujinko's master, Boraicho. Considering Ed Boon is Hispanic, he named Boraicho after a Spanish name, Borracho, which literally means drunk. Borracho means drunk. So yeah, he named the drunken master, drunk in Spanish, and then turned it a little bit into Chinese. So from Borracho, he became Boraicho. Creative genius, by the way. 600 level IQ. Okay? I mean, I appreciate Ed Boon. I love Ed Boon, by the way. Survey the battlefield with your L2 eyes, Sacred Bird. Uh-huh.
Yes, with such eyes.
Gotta love them, man. Yeah, absolutely.
To see the flow of incense that
Mortal
bewitches
Kombat
men's
may be a
hearts.
flawed, may sometimes have flaws, but Ed Boon is a creative guy. I respect the hell out of Ed Boon. Move camera.
To see the unseen, know the unknowable.
He's praised on another
The
plane.
true power of the eyes of the sacred bird Luan. You are a guardian of peace. Use this power to do what must be done.
Okay, you possess a special power called Eyes of the Sacred Bird, allowing you to see things which cannot be seen otherwise. This includes the ability to perceive the flow of incense that is used to perform sorcery. Your Eyes of the Sacred Bird show the health of those around you as well as the situation on the battlefield. Use them well to maintain an advantage in battle.
What is it? Have you had an idea? I'll take anything. If there's something you can do to help, please do it.
Search suspicious places using the eye.
This fog. What is this?
She just told you that you're a guardian of peace. That's big responsibility.
The fog is
Yep.
getting thicker.
With great power comes great responsibility. Select the bell. Okay. Uh-huh. We got F and H. Oh, we need to select one. Oh, okay, we need to select H, I guess. Okay. What do we do? Man, I was too busy yapping. I don't know. Wait. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm seeing things, man. Yeah. Aha!
It seems we've been spotted.
Thanks for the pep talk, Uncle Ben.
Just have to shift to an all-out assault.
The wind has appeared before us once again. You must have broken your spell.
Nice finisher.
The enemy officer has been defeated. You've managed to break the bewitchment. You saved us. Thank you.
You're welcome, Liu Bei.
South's troops are okay.
Yeah, he did the Akira's shoulder tackle to that base. One high.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I don't think we can take down Zhang Bao alone.
He's really cool, yeah, he is.
We should rendezvous with the others first. The quickest way there should be up this ladder.
Did I judge the situation poorly?
Don't worry, Cao Cao. I'm on my way to help.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Whoa.
So this is the rumored sorcery of the Yellow Turbans. I doubt we can break through on our own.
Lord Cao Cao, are you all right? Our blades are yours.
Volunteers. So you have broken through the Western Front, and I shall gratefully accept
There it is.
your aid.
More Yellow Turban trickery? I'm counting on you.
Man, this gameplay is super immersive. I love it. Not a shoulder tackle. We got a kick. What do you say to people who say DWO is just another roll dive action game like the rest of the market? They haven't played the game. There you go.
Damn it. Our efforts weren't enough. Got this. I hate to admit it, but we're in dire straits.
Let's get serious.
Oh, excellent. Got this. Now, go forth and show me what you can do. You're finally here. Sorry for the trouble.
They nailed it with the war simulator aspect. Absolutely.
An spell has been broken. Then we shall have to switch to an all-out attack.
Take this!
Good. The spell is broken. Well done. The enemy officer.
I mean, like I said, I had doubts with this game, but after the demo, I gave it a shot, and I'm liking it so far.
So the volunteer force has done it. They really saved us. Now it is our turn.
All troops, advance! Hunt down Zhang Bao! Now advance!
I kind of wish the Musou attack has more style into it. That's one criticism I have with this game.
They will need our help. How satisfying to hear our volunteer forces triumph. I'd like to see
They are cook.
those who underestimated them.
You mean they're cooking? Nope.
If we don't take down Shang Bao, then it will all have been for naught.
This territory
Yeah, exactly. It's better than I expected.
has been defeated.
Most of the doubts have dissipated. Yeah. And again, big W for Omega Force and Koei.
Reinforcements. Even volunteer forces would be handy right now.
Oh.
Got this. Let's
Ow.
get serious.
Destroy it. Smash. Yeah, the Musou attack is just like a regular slash. Like the true Musou is like a regular slash. With okay, Musou attacks are like regular slash, and like what one big slash, and then the true Musou attacks are just like an AOE, and most of the particle effects are just an invisible shockwave. I kind of wish there's more. Again, there's more uniqueness, you could say, or yeah, style basically. It's just one big pop. Kind of needs more something, if that makes sense, for the lack of better terms. Because this combat is pretty stylish, and it's kind of a shame that the one mechanic that is less stylish is the Musou. The Musou is basically your super art, right? Imagine if, let's say, in a fighting game like Street Fighter, your super is just a punch with invisible shockwave for every character. Right? It needs more style. It needs more boom factor, you can say. Obito, welcome to the stream, buddy, and welcome to the channel. If they continue briefing, yeah, exactly. You know,
Allies are safe for now.
they gotta start somewhere.
Let's move on to the enemy stronghold.
Forward march!
On the battlefield in front of the screen, you can use access useful information like enemy and ally troop formations and officer details. Change selection method allows you to move the cursor freely. You can access full. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know how this works. I am new here, my lord. Welcome to the channel, by the way. And let's party. Come on!
I cannot afford to fall here.
Come to help me out? I would be a fool to refuse your aid.
You're finally here. Sorry for the trouble. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been waiting for this.
Forgive me for speaking plainly. We must protect the people. As we should. Yeah, that Warframe is not playable. unfortunately. I would have loved to play that weapon. Which is why, again, we have unplayable weapons. Why can't more characters have their unique weapons? Like, why can't Liu Bei have his twin swords? Why can't Dian Wei have his axe? Why can't Yue Jin have his dual hook blades?
All who belong in the living one. You yellow turbans have attacked the people and pillaged their villages. Such transgressions can never be forgiven.
That being said, the game is still amazing. Yeah, exactly. And I've said it multiple times. I've said it, no, not multiple times. I said it in my last video on Origins demo. I don't care what the reasons are. I will never be okay with clones. The game can be good, the game can be amazing, but if characters are devoid of personality, I'm gonna complain. Zhang Bao. Wait, let me finish this fight first, then I'll read the chat.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, shit.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Oh, nice move. Hopefully I can get that. Quick defense. Got it. They want to start fresh with Dynasty Warriors Origins and Yue Jin weapon change in because in Three Kingdoms show his weapon is a spear. I don't care what it is. That's in the Three Kingdoms show. In Dynasty Warriors, he's a hook sword user.
Zhang Bao managed to escape. We've driven back the enemy. That's a victory in my eyes. This victory
Two things that stand out as negatives, and that's just to us OGs, the clone weapons and the Musos. Yeah, it's mostly something that OG fans would notice that, but for a newcomer's perspective, they probably won't even bother with it. I'm sure Koei will add DLC. Oh yeah, that's another thing I will never be okay with. Like, I don't care what the reasons are. Koei charging like bullshit DLC practice is never going to be an okay, like ever. Have you seen the pre-order DLC of this game? It's a scam. Like, they charge you $20 for partial color changes in the game, and I will never say yes to that ever. And it's not just for Koei, okay? For other games, let's say Sengubasa did the same thing, or Sengubasa does the same thing, I'm gonna complain about it. Okay, we got a new move, additional special attack or additional charge attack. I don't really mind clone weapons here because of how their characters are temporarily controlled. Yeah, exactly. They want to make it realistic. That's why Yue-Jin. First of all, I've said it multiple times. I don't like that argument. I actually absolutely loathe that argument. Oh, they're gonna be realistic. No, grounded. Yeah, okay. Dynasty Warriors has never been realistic to me. Grounded, yes. Compared to Sengubasara, it is relatively more grounded. But as the series progresses, it does get more over the top or more flashy. I would prefer to be more flashy because you have so much, like, you have more things to do with flashiness in a Dynasty Wars game, more so than realism. It's kind of like, I don't really accept that argument because you want to make it realistic, but then at the same time you have characters shooting lasers. Again, in the PS2 days, Dynasty Wars are not realistic, they're grounded, okay? They are less flashy. I personally would prefer if Dynasty Wars embrace its flashiness. Again, we're not talking about Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I don't really care what Yue Jin uses in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. In Dynasty Warriors, ever since his debut in 8, and also in 9 as well, to an extent, he is a hook sword user. Okay? Weapons, to me, are part and should be part of a character's identity. I've been saying that for other games as well. Take Soul Calibur for an instance. Would you change, let's say, Siegfried's weapon into a regular knight sword, or because it's more realistic, or because in Germany Knights uses that weapon? No, Siegfried uses a big ass weapon. He uses a sword like Guts from Berserk, and that's part of his identity. Would you make Nightmare more realistic? No, Nightmare uses Soul Edge, a sword with an eye, because it's part of his identity. That's what I've been saying as well for Sengoku Basara. Character's weapon in Sengoku Basara reflects their character and personality. Moveset should reflect character's personality. Moveset, weapons should be part of identity. Which is why I don't like when Dynasty Wars applied weapon swapping mechanics. Because it just devoids of a character's identity. They did dirty with Genji. Oh, but it's more realistic with the throwing knives. I don't care. Okay, I don't play video games for realism. Right? Zenji is a flute user, and the flute is synonymous with Zenji. Right? At least if you want to give her a new weapon, something that stands out. Man, I wish Capcom would make you and I both. Guts has the best weapon, and again, considering Koei's track record, for us OG Dynasty Wars fans, we know whenever they try to make something realistic, we know they're just going to charge their original weapons as DLCs. I'm looking at you, Dynasty Wars 9. I never get why people say Koei doesn't know the history. They've been covering this stuff since the NES days with a franchise of the same... Exactly. I've seen people saying that. Why isn't this character using this weapon? I mean, in the history or in the Romance of the Kingdoms, he uses this. This character used this. Why does Koei not paying attention to the history? Bro, if you ask me, Koei, or the people in Koei, knows more about Three Kingdoms than any of us in this chat or in this playthrough. I'm not doubting their knowledge about history, and I don't think Koei which is why, how do I say it? I don't take historical accuracy into account whenever I play Dynasty Wars game. It's cool whenever I see the story being accurate to the lore, but I don't really take the historical accuracy that much into account. That's why a couple of months ago, 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, Night Owl did a collab video with a lot of Muso content creator, with me, with Lighty, with Wildcat, with KCZ, with Sword of Heaven. We talk about Dynasty Wars characters. We make a Dynasty Wars character tier list. And I said to Night Owl, and I said this to everyone as well, I see Dynasty Wars characters not as a historical figure. I see them as a fictional character, right? Whenever I have a problem with a Dynasty Wars character, it's not because of their historical lore. Everybody shits on Shahuji. For example, everybody shits on Shahuji. Oh, because historical lore is fucked up. Why is she there? I have problems with Shahuji too, but not because of Shahuji's historical lore. It's because Shahuji serves no purpose in Dynasty Wars 9. She serves no... if you take her out in the game will not make any difference. And that's a lot of the issues I have with characters in Dynasty Wars 9. You take them out in the game is not worse or better without them. RTK is not... Yeah, exactly. RTK is not even... You know, a fellow server member of mine said the best thing. When people complain about, oh, Dynasty Warriors is too anime, right? And he would say this, what are you talking about? Romance of the Three Kingdoms is already an anime version of the actual Three Kingdoms story. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, like you mostly get your POV is mostly on the Liu Bei is portrayed as the hero of the story, right? Yeah, the story is basically about Liu Bei's journey from a commoner to restoring the Han. In short, the story is about Liu Bei becoming Hokage of China, right? That's Romance of the Three Kingdoms. What my friend said. ROTK is a romanticized version of the actual history. Or, in other words, ROTK is like an anime version of the actual Three Kingdoms. Actual ROTK history isn't that interesting? Well, it depends on how you look at it. Just because they don't show everything in the game doesn't mean they don't know it. Exactly. And I will stand by this. People, like, as much as I'm harsh sometimes with Koei, my intent is always to make, I just want to see bangers from Koei, right? But to say Koei doesn't understand history, or doesn't understand the lore of the Three Kingdoms, or the Sengoku Jidai, more so than us, is laughable. It's asinine. Koei has been doing, like, games for Sengoku Jidai and Three Kingdoms for more than 30 years now. Do you really think, do you really think they know less about the Three Kingdoms history than us? Get out of here. Okay, level up. Again, most of my criticism towards Koei games are not about historical accuracy or historical lore. As much as people love to complain about, oh, this character is not historically accurate, I don't like the portrayal because it's not actually. My complaints about Dynasty Warriors, it has never been about historical accuracy or lore accuracy. My complaints about Dynasty Warriors is mainly about the game itself. Skill points? Isn't Total War Three Kingdoms more history based? Play that if you want a history lesson. And I feel like even Total War Three Kingdoms is going to take liberty of the story. I mean, like, the same can be said about Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It's like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, the game, is all about you picking your own force to conquer China. Hell, you can even customize your own army. You can even create your own character. So in that aspect, it's already fictionalized. Yeah, but Profar, I would love for Capcom to make like a Sangoku Basara. A Basara take on the Three Kingdoms.
Hey, so why weren't we invited to the War Council? Huh? We did more than anyone else in the last fight.
Zhangfei, remember our place. We are a band of volunteers without official positions. If we start demanding to be included in the council, we'll be seen as a burden rather than an ally.
Ah, you might be right, brother, but it still aggravates me.
Yes, I am of the same opinion. While our men were thrown into confusion by the sorcery, your militia alone kept your heads. None can dispute your contribution to our victory. I will ensure your efforts.
Man, I'm hungry right now.
Why, thank you, Lord Cao Cao. We owe our success in battle to this warrior, who saw through the enemy's sorcery. He, too, deserves your lordship's praise.
I see. So, that clear-eyed gaze of yours sees through sorcery, does it? You rise above the chaos on the ground, roam the length of the battlefield, and find the path to victory. Like a bird of prey soaring in the sky. Ziluan, that should be your name.
A winged omen. that heralds the
Oh, hello,
reign of a
Kaoru
good
from
king
Evangelion.
and condemns that of a wicked king, leading the world toward peace. Peace and the Luan.
Cao Cao, stop warbling like a poet. You're just confusing them.
His lordship is a true scholar.
Still, Zulu art. It has a nice ring to it and fits you well.
Liu Ban, the band of the
I
Hawks.
like it too.
It's not our opinion that counts, though, is it, brother?
A lively group you have here. I shall be counting on you in the coming battles.
It's not really about that, Fuma. It's just kind of like, yes, like when people say, "Oh, people play Koei games because they want to learn history." No, to me, understanding the history of Three Kingdoms from Dynasty Warriors is a bonus. It's not why we came to this game for.
Can see things others cannot. That should help you in the fight against the Yellow Turbans.
Well, a bit. Yeah, not gonna like a
Defeating
bit.
the enemy is our purpose. Placing yourself on the battlefield may help you regain your memories.
Yeah, I agree, Fuma. I agree. Like, people say, "Oh, Dynasty Warriors is better than Basra because you actually learn about history." No, like, yes, you get interested with the history of the Three Kingdoms or the Three Kingdoms lore, but that's more of a bonus than the main course of the game. Why do I play Dynasty Warriors? Because I like my hack and slash, beat up 1,000 enemies, arcade style fun. What? People are gonna say, "Oh, you're playing it wrong." Blow me, okay? Tell me what you want.
To stop the leader of the Yellow Turbans, Young Zhao. Our goals align. Besides, you must survive for the sake of those who did not.
Like, oh, why do people like Masamune in Sengoku Basara, right? He's not actually historically accurate to the actual Masamune. Simple, because he's cool. Now, I remember people complaining about Sima Zhao. Oh, Sima Zhao is not being portrayed well in Dynasty Wars. He's actually cold and cunning and serious in the actual history. Yeah, in the actual history. I look at Sima Zhao in Dynasty Wars, I like, when I look at Sima Zhao in Dynasty Wars, I don't think of, oh, this is the actual Sima Zhao in history. No, I look at Sima Zhao in Dynasty Wars as Sima Zhao, the Dynasty Wars character. I don't look at him as a historical figure, right? Why do I like Sima Zhao? Why? Because he's an interesting character. He's an easygoing guy who has big responsibility, who has a big responsibility that he needs to carry, and he has a hot wife. There you go. That's why I like Sima Zhao. What do you mean? I want to learn more about the cyborg Tanakatsu. But yeah, what do you mean Ieyasu is not a Tanuki guy riding a Sengoku Gundam? When it comes to historical accuracy, I want the overall story to be historically accurate, but I don't mind any smaller things being changed. Yeah, exactly. And not to mention, like, for Dynasty Warriors, I just want to be... I want the story to be immersive, right? If you can make the story immersive and also historically accurate, I wouldn't mind that. Again, historical accuracy is like a bonus for me. But if you can't make the story or the overall experience of the game immersive, then I don't care about historical accuracy that much. Or I don't care about historical accuracy at all at that point.
Proper rest before battle.
Hey,
That Xiao Yuan voice? Yeah, Dustin Wong Nguyen. He also voiced Zhou Yu in the game. Ieyasu riding a Gundam, yeah. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean Mitsunari isn't a vengeful Virgil-like? Oh, what's that? Ashikaga Yoshiteru isn't actually a badass like in Sengoku Basara? So I heard people saying, oh, Ashikaga Yoshiteru in the actual history is a puppet shogun, right? Why do they make him a badass in Segubasa? Because he's cool. That's why. He might be a puppet in the actual history, but fuck that. In Segubasa, Ashikaga Yoshiteru is one hell of a badass who's voiced by Shanks. I mean, Dynasty Warriors is based on a fictional novel, not history. Well, it's based on a fictional novel based on the actual history. So it's like double fiction. Okay, challenge. Training session available. Strong attacks training. Defeat 100 foes with strong attacks. Sword training, battle arts, and special training. Yeah. Complete training will grant you...
That's not good enough. You won't even touch the yellow turbans fighting like that.
Details of what your training have undergone can be accessed from... Okay. You can test weapons on a virtual... Oh, okay. Do we have another sword? Okay, let's test weapon. Hey, Sword of Heaven, welcome to the stream. Ashikaga Yoshiteru is actually a really skilled swordsman, at least according to Nobunaga's ambition. Yeah, which is closely follows history. Oh yeah, what, you mean to tell me Hideyoshi is not like Raoh from Fist of the North Star? You can end this, be aware that you will not gain proficiency skill point, nor you can make... How do I see the training goals again? I'm glad they have a training session, like a virtual training session. Something, you know, very DMC-like. You can't ask for historical accuracy. And where's the fun in that, honestly? And again, can I say for the record here, I don't know why... some... I'm not saying all. I don't know why some Dynasty Warriors fans are... Like, how do I say it? I don't know why some fans think that fictionalized history in a video game is a new concept. Like, oh yeah, I'm enjoying the game, by the way, Sword of Heaven. Oh, like, oh, Dynasty Warriors have to be very historical accurate. There this, like, you cannot take too much freedom. Why? Like, oh, because this game is based off history. Yeah, like, fictionalized, fantasized history in a video game is not a new concept. It's not something that Dynasty Warriors invented. How many of you guys have played Wolfenstein? Yeah, Nazi zombies and Nazi werewolves. That's another form of fictionalized history, right? You got Adolf Hitler and the Nazis having werewolves and zombies. Yeah, I don't know why some Dynasty Warriors fans are very stuck in this idea that this game has to be historically accurate. Because, oh yeah, it's based on history. Again, fantasized history, fictionalized history has been done multiple times in video games, like Wolfenstein, or in other media, like anime or movies. Like, we got, some of them are good, some of them are not so good. You know the movie Inglourious Basterds from Quentin Tarantino? Yeah, that's a fictionalized take of World War II. Like, especially I'm gonna go into spoiler territory here. So, in the ending, or like near the ending, or in the final act of the movie, the bastards killed Hitler by shooting him with a machine gun in a theater. Yeah, that's not historical accurate, right? That's not historical accuracy. But Quentin Tarantino, when he made the Inglourious Bastard movie, he just said, you know what, I'm gonna take historical accurate, like, we're gonna take historical concept here for this movie, and then but the accuracy, throw it out of the window. Okay, let's exit the virtual battle. I'm glad someone said it. I remember you saying on DM, right? So if someone was complaining to you, but oh, why is Dynasty Warriors is not historically accurate? Oh, this guy should have been dead in this. Like, it's Dynasty Warriors. Okay, it's a fictional take of a fictional novel based on the actual history.
Zhao wields some kind of strange magic.
The Nazis creating armies of the supernatural is a concept that has been constantly used throughout fiction for decades. Absolutely. Nazis using Nazis using werewolves, Nazis using zombies. Hell, I forgot what movie it was. Nazis went to the moon and built a space colony.
The path we must
Can I say, this is why I said to a lot of, especially Dynasty Wars fans, guys, play other games. Don't just stuck with the games that you know. That's what I'm doing right now. Like, I wasn't the biggest RPG fan back in the day, especially turn-based RPGs. I wasn't the biggest Final Fantasy fan as well, but because some friends on Discord, alright, like Mura, he's a big Final Fantasy fan, and he showed me the gameplay of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to the point where, you know what, I want to give Final Fantasy VII Remake a chance. Okay, I tried Final Fantasy VII Remake, and wow, it was an experience. And it got me into, like, granted the game is an action RPG, but I had some interest. It built some interest to play the original Final Fantasy VII and understand why people do love turn-based RPG so much. Like, broaden up your knowledge when it comes to video games. Like, it's actually an advice for life, anyways. Like, don't just stuck in your own bubble. Like my friend Pepsi Man always said this to me: the world is not as small as your head. I think that should be applicable to video games as well. Like, go try other things, right? Build up your knowledge, or build up your experience with other games. You may like it, you may not like it, but at the very least you get something. Like, you learn something new every day. Exactly, the game is not 100% accurate. You want accuracy? Go read a novel and history book. Even that is not 100% accurate. As I commented way earlier, fiction history is also Homer's Odyssey and Iliad, 8th century BC. Fictional history is more enjoyable. Well said.
Onward, everyone.
So then you're like, when you, again, you won't say something stupid to people of other fans of the series. Like, let's say someone is a fan of turn-based RPG and you're not, and then you're just gonna go into that the fan base of turn-based RPG saying turn-based RPG sucks, or turn-based RPG is boring, yet you don't play turn-based RPG. You don't even know why turn-based RPG are popular, right? It's the same thing when people come at me saying Sengu Basara games are simplistic compared to Dynasty Warriors. Like, you don't, and based on their, like, they only base their opinion on one game, which is Devil Kings, a butchered version of Sengoku Basara. Meanwhile, Sengoku Basara itself is pretty large in terms of the franchise. Like, there's so much depth in Sengoku Basara. The fact that, again, Devil Kings is a game I criticize, and it didn't make the best first impression, right? At one point, I kind of blame the game, but on the other, you kind of stuck with your own bubble and then say stupid shit to other fan base like that. I will never, like, I will call that out. It's the same when people say, oh, Dynasty Warriors games are just square triangle. In a way it is, but at the same time, you're not into these games to begin with.
We cannot afford to lose this
If you get what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. I don't like MOBA games, right? But I try not to say really like silly takes in front of people who are fans of MOBA games. Like here's the thing. A lot of people here in Indonesia, they play mobile games, right? Most of the popular mobile games are MOBA, like Mobile Legends, Arena of Valor, or maybe yeah, those kind of games. It's not my cup of tea. I don't really like MOBA in general, and not to mention I kind of suck at MOBA. But I understand the appeal why people love these games. So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say dumb shit like, oh, MOBA sucks, unless it's a joke, of course. Unless it's a joke. I'm not gonna say these things. a lot of my friends love League of Legends. A lot of my friends love Dota. I'm not into those games, but I can see why these kind of games appeal to them. I'm not the biggest FIFA guy, okay? I don't really like sports game unless it's WWE. But I could understand why a lot of people love FIFA games because it's football. It's what, especially here in Indonesia, it's what get the guys together, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, Maximilian Dude thinks the same about Sengoku Basara, or at least his friends. He asked them if it's good. His friend immediately said, "Nah, it's boring, like Dynasty Warriors." Max said the same thing about Origins, right? Oh, this game is just gonna be like Dynasty Wars 2 or previously, and then he tried the demo. Oh, I'm actually interested. You see, when you actually get to try something new, you realize that whatever it is, like, you realize that other games are not as small as your head, if that makes sense. You realize, oh, why people like it. Now you can still have an opinion. Like, for example, I don't like MOBA games, but I can still understand why people enjoy the games. I don't like MOBA games because it's not my cup of tea. Okay, Mordecai, do you watch other VTubers? Not regularly, okay? Some VTubers I know, especially Indonesia. Well, Morphe is more of a friend than... I treat Morphe more of a friend than just a VTuber. VTubers that I watch are mostly the ones that are acquainted to me, like, mostly the ones that I speak with the most. Like, for Indonesian, like Galang Renja, I know he's a small YouTube channel, he's a small VTuber, but I talk with him a lot, and I meet him in Comic Frontier. Kiko Kaoni is another one, a small VTuber because I talk to her often on Discord, that's why. But some big VTubers I know, okay, I'm familiar with, like for Indonesian, Kobo Kaineru, Mitya Bat for the girls, for example. Kobo Kaineru, Mitya Batford, Elaine Celestia, formerly Nekoyama Sena. I know those VTubers because Alia Adelia, because you know a lot of my friends are VTuber fans. For the guys, I know some of the big ones, you know, like Harris Kane, Mikazuki Arion, Andi Adinata. We used to have Zen Gunawan. Yeah, I know, but I'm not an avid watcher of VTubers. Unless it's my friends. I do play idle RPGs on my phones. Exactly. Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes is the most popular Musou game here in Asia. A lot of Indonesian, you would realize that whenever they see this game, they will not say, oh, this is like a Dynasty Warriors. Oh, this is a Musou game. They will immediately say, oh, this is a Basara game. Oh, this is like Sengoku Basara, because Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes is the most popular Musou game here in Indonesia. That's what I'm trying to do as well in this channel. I try to be less sentimental and more open. And it's, to be honest, it's not an easy process. Being more open-minded is not easy. Because it's just better to trust your sentiments. Nice attack. DW Mobile for the win. Does that game, like, I'm actually surprised that Dynasty Wars Mobile, also hello Terry. I'm actually surprised that Dynasty Wars Mobile, the Dynasty Wars 9
This territory is ours.
The Dynasty Wars 9 mobile game is still alive. Yet somehow Dynasty Wars Overlords, the mobile game based on DW7, is dead. Enable. Oh, okay, we got a new specials for the spear. For most of my life, I've never been a fan of platformers, especially Metroidvania style platformers, but thanks to people I've met on YouTube now, some of my favorite games are platformers. Exactly. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't really like Metal Gear Solid, but it's because of my friend who introduced me, or reintroduced me to Metal Gear Solid back in 2013. Now I'm a fan of the series. I played mostly the original trilogy because I didn't have other consoles to play in. So I only played 1, 2, and 3. And I wish I could play 4, but I don't have a PS3. Hopefully, with... Oh, damn. Hopefully, with the upcoming Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2, we do get Metal Gear Solid 4 on PC. Indonesians should have good taste. Bastard is the goat. Uh-huh. Oh no, yeah, something. Pemburu Vampir. The Steam version, you can switch, so it will detect. It will detect the type of controller you have. So if you have a Sony controller, it will have controller, the PS controller layout. If you're an Xbox controller, it will have an Xbox controller layout. You can actually change it, I do believe. It's kind of like Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 allows you to change the controller layout for Xbox or PlayStation. How do you unlock more fighting style or like weapon types? In the shop. Right? Ah, finally we got a new battle art. Enables you to evade repeatedly. Nice, nice, nice. Two of my new favorite platformers are Foregone, Dead Cells, and Eternal Blade. Nice. I became a Final Fantasy VII fan. Well, at least a newcomer fan, because my friend Mura introduced it to me. And to my surprise, I actually spent more than 100 hours in Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I can't wait to play Rebirth. Battle arts can be swapped. Okay. Whirlwind kick. Nice. Big platformer fan. I miss Profar Spiral stream. I might, again, I do have plans to stream a platformer in this channel. There are a lot of platformers I haven't experienced. Jak and Daxter is one of them. I've never experienced Jak and Daxter. I've never experienced Ratchet and Clank. And some of my friends, like, again, some of my friends are platformer fans. They played Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. But they never played Mario. I introduced them to a 3D Mario game like Super Mario 64, right? And they love it. I introduced them to Banjo-Kazooie. Again, probably, like, most people I know don't have a Nintendo console. And I introduced them to Banjo-Kazooie. Day 365 of asking... Hopefully we'll get to there. I just have so much on my list right now. Alright, let's... On the right spot. Oh, speaking of auto-detect control system, I gotta save after this battle. Just to make sure I don't lose my progress. Because I don't want another Final Fantasy VII Remake condition or situation. finish him.
Time to end this. Could I? The enemy
If
officer.
anyone here is interested in playing a stealth platformer, I highly recommend the Little Nightmare games. Oh, I heard a lot of good things about that game. Unfortunately, again, I just have so much in my playlist right now. I haven't explored other games. Alright, let's use a spear.
Training is important. You all need.
Where can I find the... Okay, defeat 100 foes with battle arts using a sword. Oh, okay, still need to use the sword. Right, Xiao Yuan, no worries. Money! Did you emulate PS3 version or am I crazy? I heard Jack and Dexter works better with the PS3 emulation, but that's what I heard. Okay, what's the objective again? Sorry.
Take this.
Did we get one? Okay, it's complete. Wait, okay, let me finish this battle. I can't keep up with the chat right now. A question, can you play as other characters in Dynasty Warriors Origins? Yeah, as secondary. Right now I have no access to secondary characters, and there are only 10 secondaries. Well, I like the sword so far. Smiley. I'm a sword guy. Okay, objective complete. It's 10 characters. 3 for Wei, 3 for Wu, and 3 for Shu. And 1 more for other. Let's see. Attack amplifier. That would be good. We have to chat. Yeah, I spend too much time yapping. But then again, most of you are here because to listen, so you can listen to me yapping and get my ass kicked on a video game.
Training is important, but you all need proper.
And honestly, I prefer that way. I prefer to chat than just
Hey,
play.
how are ya? I thought I might bump into you around here. Guess I was right. Oh, so you know who I am. Good to hear. Suppose I should explain why I, Xiahou Yuan, took the time just to come to see you. The thing is, I saw something in you, which is why I wanted to meet face to face again.
I'm premiering. Oh, okay, that's good to hear. Yes, man. This is giving me Chronicle vibes. It does. To put it best, Terry, Dynasty Warriors Origins feels like a giant action RPG version of Destiny mode in Dynasty Warriors 5. Okay, and what would that be?
You know what I mean. After seeing your feats in battle, I've no doubt of your potential. Lord Cao Cao and Dun liked what you did. They're not the type to show it, but they can't fool me. And if those two take a liking to you, that means you're the real deal, which is why I got curious. And with that, it's good to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
Great. I got high hopes for you. I'm sure we'll cross paths again. I look forward to it.
Oh, there's Wan Castle.
Is doing great things everywhere he goes. What a hero.
Oh, we're hearing Sun Jian. Are we going to meet Tiger Daddy here?
Lord Chujin, you wish to see me?
I did. We have a job for you and your men. Here in Jing, our advanced forces have already driven the Yellow Turbans back into Wan Castle. We want your volunteers to rendezvous with the Vanguard and finish off the enemy together.
The Vanguard, you say? Very well, my lord. In our hands, the mission is as good as done.
Excellent. Good luck, Liu Bei.
A report, my lord. Lord Sun Jian has arrived. He asks for an audience with you, my lord.
Ooh, Tiger Daddy's here.
Oh, then send him in. We must thank him for his
Together,
efforts in
Liu Bei's
Jing.
second favorite word.
Sir.
Yeah, other than benevolence. Been playing Chronicles on Vita. It's criminal console fans didn't get to experience it. 3DS exclusive. Why? Yeah. Tiger Daddy.
I, Sun Jian, come humbly before you.
Very good. I have heard about your achievements.
I am honored.
I wish to see your strength under my flag. Let us slay these bandits who insult the heavens with their vile deeds.
I see. So you wish me to join your command?
Yes, I know I am asking a lot of you, but I only do so because I have great faith in your abilities. And you've come here in person. Surely my request is not
Another game I should experience. Summer Wars Chronicles. Yeah, I heard Chronicles 3 is the best one because it's based off Summer Wars 4.
I did not expect such humility. You need only tell me to follow your orders, Lord Jujin. You are the general of the household. While I am but a regional official, why would I hesitate to accept your offer? The might of the House of Sun exists solely to serve the Han. We'll follow any order if it helps bring peace to the realm.
Okay, we're gonna fight at Wan Castle.
I heard there was someone who saw right through the Yellow Turban's tricks in the last battle.
Okay, let's use the spear. Do we have another arts for this? Ah, okay. We got the whirlwind kick. Fisherman. What's up? Fear the tiger of Jiangdong.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, battle art stone sword, mad. Oh, really? We got a new battle art? Let's see. Oh, that looks beautiful. All right. Thank you, Mr. Miyagi. Okay. Alright, let's use this. Falcon Fury. Let's use the sword instead. Oh wait, there's a raid.
They say Lord Sun Jian is doing great.
Yeah, let's try it here first. Yeah, you get to choose the battles. Well, from what I've heard, Terry, for the first two chapters for Yellow Turban and Dongzhuo, it's a linear story. You get to branch out during the third chapter.
How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, with all my might. Time to act. I've been waiting for this.
I can't believe
the enemy officer.
So I take it the battles are going to be drawn out more instead of just being one stage. You have multiple stages in one battle. Not really. Like Yellow Turban is not just the Yellow Turban equivalent. You actually have multiple battles for the Yellow Turban, but you still have, from what I've seen, you still have specific battles. Like Changban is still one stage. Xiaopi is still one stage. Hulao Gate is still one stage. Shishui Gate is still one stage. It's just that era of Yellow Turban and Dongzhuo is drawn out a little bit more instead of just one or two battles. Especially Yellow Turban, like in previous games. Usually Yellow Turban is just one battle. Alright, Battle of Wan Castle. We're gonna help Tiger Daddy. We are going to help Tiger Daddy here. Gonna head out for a bit. If you're still going when I get back, I'll stop by. Alright. Yes, man. Thank you for dropping by. I'm probably going to, okay. It's getting late as well. I'm probably going to stop until this battle. Then we're gonna continue maybe tomorrow. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not in a hurry to finish it as well. Okay, we're gonna fight Zhang Liang.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, we got Grandpa here. Cheng Pu and Huang Gai.
Okay. Yes. Many thanks.
Our battle preparation. Do we have another? Ah, okay, we have another item. Attack strength. Yeah, I'll use that.
Good luck to you.
Stay strong. Hold the line.
Show them what we Yellow Turbans are made of.
The enemy has no choice but to hole up in their castle. Now, ready the attack. Give them hell.
Handang. Yeah, he's using junk face weapon.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Ready the round. Destroy the gates. Got them storm the castle.
You're playing hero mode or Wayfarer? Because I'm not too good at this game. Gotta go see you, Profar son. Alright, Jomaru, I'll see you later.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Done very well.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, destroy the watchtower.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that.
Still waiting for a challenge.
Looking rough.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Quality. You want to gain the trust of all.
An opening. We must push them back. March at once.
Oops.
An opening.
Situation.
Reinforcement
The enemy officer
has arrived.
has been defeated.
Another victory in the name of my brother.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now's our chance. Take ready the ladders. Fear the tiger of Shandong.
Oh, oh, oh.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy
enemy officer has been defeated. Now, storm the castle. Good eye. Now, the enemy officer has been defeated. I can't wait.
Sun Jian said the thing, yep. Fear the Tiger of Jiangdong. Guan Yu also said the thing, Puma. I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's get serious.
Bam.
Everyone's attention has been defeated.
Han Dang, the Notice Me Senpai character.
All my might. Time to act. All my might. Take that. An opening. I have slain the enemy officer.
Archers. Do we have ladders here? Oh, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei are trapped inside. Wait, how did they get inside in the first place?
The gates are strong. Protect the ram until we're through.
Now we can proceed. Okay, open the gates.
The gates are broken. Now, we have the enemy on the back foot. Forward march. How about this? The gates! We won't be able to hold out much longer! Take it! Got this! Take that! How about the enemy officer? Such great strength! Hold it back for now.
Dogs, help your lowly servants. Render us invincible, that we may put these Han dogs to the sword.
Ah, Phantom Soldiers. Let's find the source of their magic.
What is this fog? Take care, my lord. I sense that something foul is afoot. This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
I need food.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
I think the shadowy Phantom Soldiers, yeah, absolutely, they look good.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight without complaint.
Where is it? Okay. Dup, 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 dup.
Looking rough. Looking rough. I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
Right, the Phantom soldiers are gone. Let's take out Zhang Liang.
Someone has broken the spell. Victory will surely be ours. Take down Zhang Liang!
Damn! Now what?
I'm liking this music.
You have no hope of stopping us. Retreat!
We can't stop now. Keep fighting. We must usher in a new era.
What is your new era anyway? Is it really worth dying for? Focus not on unknowns. Think of your family.
The enemy officer.
Don't throw your lives away so easily.
Family, the second favorite word for Wu.
How dare you deceive my comrades?
All I did was ask what they wanted. Their true desire is not some new era, but simply enough food to survive.
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today.
David Lodge actually fits as Shang Fu.
Will someone please notice me? I need help.
Notice me, senpai.
Let us overcome this enemy. Excellent timing. Do you mind lending me a hand?
Be grateful that I will be the one to bring you. And I think this day would come.
The enemy officer.
All right, we win.
Has been defeated.
I like that we can choose who to go with this battle. Yeah.
Those who revolt do so for a reason. Perhaps it is not them we should blame, but the injustice of our times.
Let's see. Oh. Ah. Oh, nice. Let's see. Let's. Oh, we can't unlock that. Unfortunately.
Ah, I recognize you. You fought well in the battle. A most impressive performance.
It was you who won the victory, Lord Sun Jian. Not with the sword, but with your words. To persuade the Yellow Turbans to lay down their weapons.
Better that than suffering them to die in vain. The Yellow Turbans have their cause, right or not, and I understand what drives men to die for what they believe in. But they will not win their cause, nor feed their starving families, by throwing themselves on the swords of my men. I am an officer of the government, and though I know it sounds arrogant to speak this way, the Yellow Turbans make false promises to inflame the minds of those who would fight for life, and so lead them instead to death.
I think I agree with you, your lordship. Those poor souls didn't join the Yellow Turbans just to be slaughtered on the battlefield. When I met you in G, they were not as fanatical as they seem now. Indeed. Let us hope they're still alive and prospering too.
G Province. Are you talking about the disturbance last year? I heard 2 great warriors drove off an official's private army.
It's probably best you don't know the details.
Then I shall pretend I never asked. After all, I've no interest in arresting men of honor. You seem calm, yet I sense a fire burning within you. You're my type of warrior, truth be told. When officials turn to tyranny, it is a sign that imperial power is weakening. At such times, we must rise to the occasion. I am sure that we will have the chance to fight together again sometime. I, for one, look forward to it.
I heard there was someone who saw right through the Yellow Turban's tricks in the last battle.
Right, I'll save it here. Okay, I think I'm gonna call out the night, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, that was wow, we were almost 4 hours. I enjoyed this game more than I wanted it to be, but that goes to show how good this game is. It's very enjoyable. So yeah, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Depends on my mood, of course. Whether I want to stream tomorrow or I want to do something else, it's up to me. So yeah, I'm gonna stop right here, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, 4 hours when we're just in the Yellow Tube. And GG, good night. Okay, Obito. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? It's absolutely free. I'm still working on a Streets of Rage 4 video, and next week I'll be off because I have a 5-day trip outside of Jakarta for work, for my business. I'll be back here on the Friday or the Saturdays for next week. Okay, so stay tuned to that. And we also have a long holiday at the end of January, so there's that. Subscribe to my second channel as well, Party People Profar playthroughs. I am actually uploading Tenchu content for that channel. Like I said, I'm working on a Streets of Rage 4 video. I'm taking my time for that video. I don't want to rush things, even though I do want to rush it, but at the same time I don't. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I'll see you guys for another Dynasty Warriors Origin stream. Until then, have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you later.
What a hero.